Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Blood and Sand. We hate Alistair so much we didn't even give him his own camera this time. He has to share. Ha! Straight.
For the few remaining people that don't know that we're dating.
You're dating since when?
Yeah, really, right?
Since tomorrow, probably. If my cards right.
So, where we last left off, our tumultuous group of troublemakers found themselves back inside of Duskhaven. When they did so, Delmara had an encounter with the mysterious individual, the Raven, leader of the organization of Thieves Guild to which she is associated, offering her a position of power within her, within the city. In the city, hang on, I'm just getting a message. Who's messaging me? Who does? Who do this? Anyway, so where Delmara was given the position, the opportunity to take once where Crumblebottom had sacked in the position of Talon of the Raven. Although was only given a temporary blessing of power in order to demonstrate that she can use it properly, and been given a task to make her way towards Rodhaven. While the party has a task already to go to Rodhaven to encounter the multiple ruling families, and rather than destroy the city, destroy the heads of the families and have the city tear itself apart, the potential is there for allies to be made, and with these allies, controlling certain key elements of the city. Aside from this obvious benefit, the party then proceeded to, from the aid of the mayor of Duskhaven, Merrock Firesoul, get a ship and prepare it out for the travels. The gold necessary to be given as tribute to the sea has been prepared. Discussions were had of plans, and in the morning you all find yourself awake from your chosen respites, and you may make your way towards the ship if you so choose. So, balls in your cart. What do y'all want to do?
Well, I suppose we've prepared everything we need to do, so we might as well get on our way as fast as possible.
Another 3-hour session of just talking, shall we? Instead, or... No, we should probably get on the boat.
We go to
We
the
should probably go.
Yeah, probably.
Get on the boat.
Yeah.
It's D&D.
Boat.
Okay. You all make your way towards the Jade War.
That's our boat.
You want that one? Okay.
That boat.
I don't even know what you're pointing at.
He wants this one.
We'll have that boat.
He wants...
Oh, I'm looking at a different map. Sorry.
You picked like one of the smallest boats.
I was about to say, wait, which one? Is the rowboat?
This is this little tiny one here.
Oh, I mean, there's a...
He wants that one.
No.
You could have had this humongous one, or like, you know, a normal size one, but now you've gone
Yeah,
for this little rowboat
this-
here.
I was gonna say, there's another small...
It's more like a
small
rubber
rowboat
dinghy
over
boat.
Everyone I've ever spoken to has said it's not about the size of the ship, it's about the motion of the ocean, and I will stand by that. And then you click on something and all I see is Peanut Varys. No context. I'm sure.
Not my fault people are typing messages during the stream.
How dare people do things with life? Anyway, you all find yourselves breathing in that salt sea air, moving towards the harbor of the city. Already, it's about 8 o'clock in the mornings. A lot of people are out. A lot of people are active. A lot of people are working between ships. There are fishing ships coming in. There are ships preparing to leave. Your ship is docked as it was before. And you make your way in. And you can see that 2 of the crew members are passed out on deck.
Sailors drink a lot.
I'm going to throw him in the bed with the captain's daughter.
They do this a lot. I've seen it.
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee.
This
Ding,
isn't a
har,
good
har,
start.
How much did we pay for this boat?
Nothing.
You get what you pay for, then I'm guessing. So,
This is important.
well, I know that, but I left you monkeys to go and sort this out, and this is what we get.
Last
I
I
used
checked, you
gas
went to
control
get the
water.
boat. We went to get potions.
No, I went to look at the boat that had already been procured. I didn't go to get a boat.
We both turn and look at Buckley.
Just like that, actually. Buckley, you frozen or no? You're there. Okay, I saw the wrinkle of the lips. You just went.
I cast control water and
Wet
splash
yourself.
some water on. Use redirect flow and flow some water on top of the tube.
We should have thrown them
You
in a
two
long
are
boat
just-
till they're sober.
You two are just sitting atop the deck, looking at him as he just waves his hand and just this splash of water comes up atop both of you, drenching you both, waking up the two people. Ugh! Oh,
I
shit.
meant the two
Oh,
people.
yeah,
that were
well,
passed
no,
out.
I'm up, I'm good. And like one falls over. You do drench Damara and Alistair with it as you do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't bathe very often to maintain neutral scent smells when I'm out in the wild.
Yeah, we noticed.
You two need to do this
Perfume
more
is a
often.
heinous scent that you could apply to yourself. I can smell
Well,
you from
Al-
miles away
Alistair.
and track you.
I can hear you breathe at night.
I have been told I snore. That's the point. That's a point. We should get guard dogs.
What?
Guard dogs to listen when things get close.
I feel like that would be pointless.
Why?
Because the sort of things that try to sneak up on us won't make a sound.
The dogs wouldn't be asleep.
They probably wouldn't be alive either.
Well, with you in charge, you don't even call out when there is danger, so it would probably be a bonus nonetheless.
Dogs have a good sense of smell as well, so.
Thank you, Shimmer. So,
Yes, but my point is that they'll probably be dead before they can alert people.
even still, dogs yelping's a pretty good indication.
I feel like
You're
we'd
losing this argument, Del.
I don't feel like you understand how assassins work.
Do tell, Ninja! You seem
What
well
is this
versed
thing
in the
that
art
you've-
of dog killing.
If the dogs don't work, we're probably dead out as well, so let's get on the boat and go.
So much meaningless death. Shame on you, Alistair.
Also, Alistair, we're going onto water. There's really no need for you to have a scent.
He's got a good point.
Can
But
fish
puppers are
smell?
cute.
I'm sure I heard that sharks can smell.
Mainly blood.
Blood.
Blood's got a pretty distinct smell.
I mean, it does.
And also it has to be in the water.
Technically, they can taste it, but that's different.
You guys know a lot about sharks for people who spent most of your lives on land. Just saying.
Well, sharks are dangerous creatures in the water.
Really?
You've never
heard of land
D&D, sharks qualify as dangerous creatures.
They're
Have you never heard of a
practically
land shark?
If I was
They're
Das, I would take
mundane.
offence to that statement, I think.
They're mundane.
Das has filled this world with some pretty nasty shit, and Buckley's like, sharks, man. Gotta watch
Gotta
out
watch
for
out for
sharks.
sharks.
Sharks are dicks.
They'll fuck you up.
Megalodon. This is a wave. It's the size of the boat. It's like a thing coming out. Like has its own theme tune. It's size of the boat as the thing coming out. It's like, oh shit.
Also, you gotta
License
remember.
Place that bit of land that came and hit us. I think it was
Also, you gotta
Tangier.
remember, Buckley has not really been out to sea, so the most he knows is what's in the bay. Because that's the only really place that he.
Hey!
Until a few
Hey!
months ago,
Anyway.
Buckley was also singing prayers and waving his hand gesturally.
So who here actually has sea experience?
The two people just wave their hands out like, we do.
I went on a boat recently.
I know, I was there.
Exactly.
It was agony. I didn't even know you.
It's weird not being
I-
on
I
the
s-
ground.
I have sea experience. I see things all the time.
Can we just get the
I
ship
was gonna
going,
ask
please?
Grunt then, but
Grunt?
I thought I'd better not.
Grunt's trying to write currently, but every time you guys get to a new topic, they just flip the next page and begin trying to write a comment for that, then flipping to the next comment you guys are going to, trying to keep up.
Grunt spent most of her life in a cage, but this is mine now. Grunt spent most of her life behind bars and in an arena, so she don't know shit about it.
Delmara, he is taking your flask of orange juice.
Yes, I definitely drink orange juice.
Only if it's black. It's black currant juice.
Blood
Orange
oranges. Blood
Don't
oranges.
put that in the water, sharks will come.
God damn you.
Can we just get
It's
the
gonna
boat
be one of
moving?
those nights again. If I still had Inspiring Leader, I would step forward now, clap my hands and try to rouse the troops before being shouted down by the captain who was much better at doing the job. But since I have respec several times, I'm not going to do that now, and I'm going to find a nice little area to set up a
You
hammock
respect
on the
more than
top
a
deck.
WoW character.
What?
It's fine.
I'm going to go and find a nice place to set up a hammock, and I'm just going to ride out this trip.
Does this boat have a crow's nest?
He does have a crow's nest.
Excellent.
You're going to turn it into a raven's nest.
Yes.
Oh my god.
After you guys are having this conversation, the young cabin girls, or the young cabin boy, Sebastian, comes out from what looks like the captain's quarters. Oh, they're up, Dad! And Rusty Crawhawk comes out then, the captain himself, fully dressed, big hat on, ridiculous feather. Gentlemen, ladies, everyone ready to come aboard? Have you any other things to get before we make our way to Rothaven?
Nah, think
Nah.
we're good.
Now
Can we
bear in
fit
mind,
oven on?
like I said before,
What's
with
an oven?
Rothaven, ovens do exist in this world.
They do!
Not gas ones, like literally fire underneath. kind
Oh,
of thing.
right, yeah.
Yeah, come on, Blue.
Somewhere in the world there is a
fucking
gnome
thing.
called Hobbs.
Right next to it is Knobs, where Alistair was born.
Oh.
Once again, he's
But
not
Alistair
in
was
the
a knob.
backstory.
Tragic backstory.
Yeah, the tragic backstory that you apparently haven't read.
He skimmed it, read certain bits, got interested at some, was reading the whole thing in my voice, so he got bored of most of it.
No, the voice kept making fun of me.
He's thinking up his own one-liners against himself. He's like, he's not even here.
What's the point? What's the point?
Oh, I think we're ready.
I know. He calls out for the crew, gets out a sharp whistle. They all start coming out. They get ready, begin pulling off the landing board
planes.
up, back on, throwing it down. The sails are lowered, tightened, prepared, and one member goes up to the crow's necks. That is Leon Rockman goes up, rushes up to the top of the crow's nest. There's a bell out in the harbour as they motion off.
He goes up to the top of the crow's nest. Hey, I was here first.
This is my spot!
Push off.
I'm the spotter, I'm meant to be up here.
Grumps. I'm not moving.
Oh, fuck you, I'm not listening to the captain, so I'm coming up here.
Just gonna set myself up. There's not really a lot I'm gonna be able to do on this trip. I have hammock proficiency.
Just because you beheaded one doesn't mean you're proficient with them.
Hey.
Probably shouldn't mention that name while we're on the boat.
No.
No.
Or what happened. Probably shouldn't mention it at Rothaven either. Oh yeah, that was a thing.
What?
I'll tell you about it later.
Incidentally, because I know Das will have put some thought into this. What's what is drawn on the sails?
These sails are dull gray.
Carry on.
He's upset now. He's like, not everyone's got an elaborate sail.
Yeah.
We're trying to be inconspicuous.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm
it's true.
reading.
You can read.
I actually
fair.
know the most languages out of all of us.
That's
Do you
true,
want to
actually.
be pedantic? I can tell you to fuck off in a fucking limerick of verses.
What? What's this about my hometown?
Stick a cork in it.
Oh!
I've been working in Cork and I hate it as well, so fuck you.
Lol.
Sick burns!
But the captain does say before you guys all begin, just starting off, as well, I've said it before, but I'll repeat it again from last night. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get you inside the city, but I'll get you to the coast close by it, and you can make your way in from there. You probably
Fair
have to go inland and up towards the land side entrance to the city.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a small cut-off point, but there's a few beaches I might be able to set up at. I'll wait there for about a day or two until you guys show. That's what Firesoul told me to do. But if you guys want me to stay a little bit longer, let me know.
I hope it won't be that long.
He
If
said
it's,
you
if
guys
it's that
shouldn't
long,
do
it's probably gone wrong.
Yeah, if it's any longer than 3 days, I'm out.
That's fair.
I can't leave the crew there in case we get spotted by a ship. Because one of their cannon ships will just tear us apart. And as you're looking at the ship as well, the ship does have, say, large, not large, but like, say, the kind of ballista you could expect Grunt to lift, but not fire. But Grunt could hold one, kind of thing. But these are, like, say, movable to the point of, like, about 140 degrees from point to point. It's like, it can get a good bit of a distance, but it couldn't, say, get 180 or any further than that. But they do have these large, maybe 2 foot long bolts that get loaded in, pulled back, and fire out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the kind of defenses the ship has. There are also harpoons that are just down, like, say, tucked against the side of the ship as you go. Rope, there's dozens of pieces of rope everywhere as well, just to give you a visual description.
Mm-hmm.
But whilst I've done that, now bear in mind, folks, I will say this, I've spent some time trying to get the ship, the actual, say it for me, a bunch of different ships for you guys to use as your ship for this, but instead I had to go to the archives for an old favorite.
Oh wow! Good God, that's the one that got split in half by a giant ape.
We've been here before.
Nice.
Okay, so get rid of that
Folks.
right down below.
Yeah, folks.
Pop yourself some wherever you want, folks. The cabin crew is all about the ship, should you wish to speak to them. But aside from that, who wants to roll me 3D100?
Where'd you like to be?
3D 100. If that's a loot thing, I'm saying that either Buckley or Delmara rolls it because they have got very
not
good
loot.
experience.
Oops. You type in the rest of the command.
Rule. That was shit.
Hmm. Where do you want to be positioned, love?
I will be main deck so that I can see over the water. Actually, no. Everyone else is above. I'm going lower deck then. I'm gonna go lower deck somewhere where there's gonna be a hammer.
There's loads of hammock.
in there, I guess. Oh,
It's
looks
a
like,
bed.
well, it's a bedroom.
And the
You
bedroom.
don't tend to get rooms to yourselves on ships these sizes.
Nope. This is a
Count how many
everyone's
people
sharing.
there are, and count how many rooms there are.
So why do I get one? Surely that
you
would
don't.
be the space for the crew.
No, because
We're all bunking in together.
the crew suit's here.
Ah. See, that was a better answer.
Fair enough. Okay, well I think we're all in position.
Wow.
Cool.
For what?
The first day you guys all set off aboard the ship, you rocket off. It is all sail powered, and the captain is at the helmet at the wheel and is just preparing, turning you around. Anyone who stays up around him, he basically gives you guys a monologue as you go, or anyone who comes up at any point, he will just explain what he's doing. He's going to be taking you closer to the coast, not going out into deep water, and is going to just try to keep you close, simple, and sweet towards a particular side. It's a bit dangerous, he explains, that ships have ran ashore there, but he's traveled it enough times where he thinks he can get you guys through it safely.
And as we pass the center of the bay, I throw out the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Ceremoniously, or just sort of like...
It's probably a bit of ceremony to it.
No, I
It
just
gets
toss
thrown out. There is a lock on the chest, but the moment it hits the water, the lock snaps. And the chest opens up and the gold just floats out of it. And you see small fish go up, grab.
Useful to
Small fish
remember
goes
if
up,
we've got
grabs.
anything locked.
Goes up, grabs. Small little fish is going up and grabbing. And almost like piranha in the speed and quickness of it, but fish go up and the 100 gold are almost gone within a minute. Just picked up, gone.
Wow. Efficient.
Draconic bloodline.
So what
Draconic
you're saying is there's a whole lot of gold down there.
It's like looking into the world's best wishing well.
Or worst. Because it's looking back at you.
Yeah, there is that. Feel free.
I'm on my best behaviour now.
That's a
Someone
first.
put the safety on.
Of course. He doesn't have favorite terrain C.
No, he does not.
Don't have favourite terrain anymore because of this new one.
Yeah, it's called Natural Explorer.
I'm just a bit.
I still get good stuff, just not to one specific area. I ignore difficult terrain.
Good to know.
If these seas get really rough, you're fine.
Yeah.
So,
Difficult terrain doesn't slow my group's travel.
go on ahead for the first day of travel. Give me a perception check. Who's Damar? You said you'd be in the crow's nest. Go on ahead.
Like he was already pointing at me. Wow, I rolled a 3. I rolled a 3 and got 13. Nice.
Ooh, when
So-
I forage I can find twice as much food than normal.
Nice.
I'm gonna go fishing.
Sure.
Sure, Jane. So, what you see on your first days of travel, Delmar, is that whilst out at sea, you're just seeing like this flock of gulls fly past, and you see the small, like wispy, like form following after it, and you focus in on it. It's a pseudo dragon chasing after gulls.
What colour is it?
Green.
I don't really know what to make of that.
Dinner. Put the knife away.
Children.
It's just something flying. Be grateful it's not a kraken. Just be grateful it's not a kraken.
Don't make me roll again.
I'm sure it's probably fine.
Probably fine. Not fine.
Can I make an intelligence check to see what I know about pseudo dragons?
Sure.
Having read up on draconic.
Sure,
things.
give me a nature check.
I'm sorry, what was that noise?
With advantage, because you've studied draconic creatures.
There we go.
That's pretty good. So, what you know of pseudo-dragons is that the majority of them are either creatures that are very rarely found in the wilds, or that are almost drawn to locations where dragons are, as say, the equivalent of, like, say, a small cat to the lion kind of thing. where what, like, I know there isn't a case with the lion to thing, but to give a visual of a large to a small. And it tends to just flock to those kind of locations. Aside from that, they're known for being more like a little prankster of a creature. Trixie tries to be comical or teasing. But all in all, it's a little weird, but it probably lives in the coast somewhere close nearby.
I won't think anything of it then.
Oh dear, there'll be dragons.
Yes, but that's not new information.
Confirms it though.
Confirms what, Alistair?
You said here be dragons, and I was like, yes. We know.
You know this.
We know.
You know this quite well.
Yeah, continue on.
All ahead full.
Okay. Your first day passes without any incident. Your second day of travel, as you're out at sea, it's passing through the ghost ships, really. Like, there's just wrecks from rocks close by, and it is just this narrow pass you have to try and make through. The captain is quite capably just keeping that poise and holding it, and just gets your ship through towards the end of the day. Does anyone want to do anything on the second day of travel?
Is there anything sensible to do?
Do you actually want to go fishing?
No.
No. That would have been fun to watch.
Probably would have been, yeah.
Someone give me a D4, actually. Who wants to give me a D4?
I wonder if we get any useful information out of the crew.
I can do
I
that.
don't know what to ask.
Roll D4. Motherfucker. Damara, I need another perception.
Dope. That's better.
The other one was pretty good as well, I'm just saying. Up on the Crow's Nest today, this area itself is a lot colder, a lot more chill. You do see glints of things within the wrecks as you pass, and besides that, you see the most bizarre thing, as if for a moment the waves move nearby as if it is the form of a large humanoid face. But it's honestly that moment of, did I see that? I probably just didn't see that.
I suppose that you guys know of any creatures that live in this area.
Fish?
Bear in mind, when I say that, that would be a formation of waves that looked like something, so. Honestly, I've only traveled this way about 4 or 5 times, but I've never had any encounters with things. This area is too much of a ghost ship wreck, really, to have anything attracted to it.
I mean, one would beg the question of why there are so many ghost ships.
Look around you at all the jagged rocks. Ships try to get through here at night. Don't know where they're going, even with the best light. Crash in. It's not like this is an easy sea to navigate at night. Last night was rough.
You know what? Fuck it. For the hell of it, I'm going to place Hollow over the ship.
Oh.
The ship is
What's
now
the
hollowed out.
details of Hollow?
Here, I'll give it to you.
Hallow. It's hallow. Hallowed
Oh,
ground.
no, it's a wall of text.
Oh, jeez.
I cast Wall of Text. 60
Jeez.
feet.
"24 hours to cast."
Yep.
Okay, you start casting it then.
Yes.
Do you have herbs, oils, incenses, all worth at least 100 gold in total?
1,000.
Never mind. I don't cast Hollow.
Wait. Herbs, oil, and incense. I've actually got herbs.
Yeah, but probably not that many were.
That's gonna be a lot of fucking herbs.
Just making a suggestion. Don't see any of the other guys jumping forward with some fucking oil.
I asked the
or
captain
anything.
if he
Jeez.
happens to have herbs, oils, and incense worth that.
You work
that
again, so you
much.
should have fucking incense.
Gods, no! Why on earth would I have that? No.
Okay.
We've traded in herbs before and oils and such, but never that much. Oh, no.
Never mind.
What the hell do you need all that for?
Okay,
Well,
add it
first
to your
thing
to-do
was-
list. When we get to some port, you need to find components.
Okay.
See, I don't
But
have to worry about this stuff.
Who do I?
I was
Just make sure I
mainly
don't
gonna
run
do
out of
it.
knives.
I'm mainly gonna do it because I figured with the sea there might be water elementals, and I could make it to where they couldn't come onto the ship. But
This is the kind of thing that when I say, has everyone got everything they need,
well,
and we
I-
set off, this is the kind of thing you need to turn around and say, hang on, I have an idea. Now you know for hindsight to go get that next time.
Not to mention, it would have been good to do it before we left.
That's
Well-
exactly what I said.
No, I mean casting it.
Yeah, well, I'm not that great. I'm not that smart.
He just
you
comes
know.
out and says it.
Hey
I
guys,
fucking
I hit my head a lot. Forget some things from time to time.
also I completely forgot that I needed fucking incense and shit for that. I was just like, oh, this build looks cool. Oh wait,
I'm
no.
sorry, but anything that's got like any components that are like worth that much,
Yeah.
fucking
Generally, it's when it says which the spell consumes is when you need to have it.
yeah, that's why component pouches are like, yeah, you probably have something in there.
Fuck.
Ah, well, I guess we'll keep going. But I'm keeping an eye out for any more shady stuff.
Okay. Make a perception check then.
We look at Delmara.
Okay. While you don't see anything as you travel throughout the day through these wrecks, you hear things.
I mean, that's not new.
Whispers.
Okay, maybe that is
And-
new.
Like, not say whispers that are close, but say echoes from a distance, or what sounds like a very soft song being sung. But it feels closer to the shore than where you actually are, and that you're not, say, getting close towards it kind of thing.
Okay. I don't know much about the creature department, because that's your thing, but I feel like hearing voices singing at sea is generally a bad sign.
Alistair, make a nature check.
Never mind.
You've heard of creatures that draw people close from the sea, close to a shore, with songs that are alluring, but have you heard of particular tales? You more have just heard one or two from people in a tavern, but unsure of their quality of belief. Seems a bit weird.
There was this story I heard in Revenge of the Killer Bikini Vampire Girls.
You knew I should never have let Patters make any books in this world.
Ian has become a famous author.
There were stories about people being lured onto... Are you listening to me?
Well, yes, definitely.
I'm sure we're fine. It's probably just, singers trapped in ghost ships.
So, what
I
happens
don't
at night,
know enough
Fila?
about singers or ghost ships to question that.
Well, if it's Ian, we couldn't trust it anyway, so.
I'll at least go up to the edge of the, like the, what do you call it, the fence of the boat. the circumference of the boat. I'll go up to that and I'll take a look out at least towards where I believe the shoreline to be.
Make a perception check.
Ow!
Make a perception check, he said. What do you want me to do? Telepathically do it?
Yeah.
Be pleased!
Question, Alistair. With your headphones, you can hear me through them, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's going to whisper to you. This is where I have to very carefully watch his expression.
Okay, I'm looking at you. The screen is there.
You see, the funny thing is, I already had the perfect spell for this.
Do you?
Yes. Immolation.
That's not how you pronounce it.
Immolation, whatever. The best part about it is,
That's not a good face.
it can't be quelled by non-magical means.
Mm.
Which means I can burn a shark to death in the water.
Awesome.
He's not making good faces. Oh, of course, he can't speak.
No, just it put us back in. I can now hear my own voice. Okay.
Are you messaging me?
No, there we go. The mute thing didn't work. I could hear my own voice. Is this somewhat reminiscent of that which happened before in the swamp?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm reasonably smart.
Rolls a 1. Close enough.
It's above half.
I'd say the last thing you hear is slightly reminiscent to what you heard in the swamp.
Then I'm going to do something that I've not done on this entire journey then. I'm going to turn round to the rest of the crew. I'm going to say, cover your ears just in case, and I'm going to start playing my lute like it's the last damn thing I'm going to do.
You're fucking
Ding, 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 ding.
He's proficient in it, if I recall.
I am. I got one instrument from being an Outlander.
Yeah, you're proficient
best
at an
backstory.
instrument.
The best
Ding,
back-
ding, 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 ding. Make a performance check.
I think I actually chose proficiency in that. I did. I get a +8.
What kind of ranger are you?
The best kind. Ding 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
The song keeps your focus to it as he just plays happily as you guys. It's by
We're
night
going
by the
out to
time you guys
sea, and
actually
we're doing
get out
just
of the.
fine. Gotta drown out all the siren noise. It started out as a wisp. How did it end up like this?
It was only a wisp. It was only a wisp.
Oh, God.
Now she's draining my soul, and I'm calling a cleric.
New hit single coming soon.
You guys are terrible.
Yeah, you are.
Should have played a bard.
Yet you date one of us, and the other one you just keep around like a pet.
Your friend should have been a bard.
Only I had counter charm,
But you don't.
but I don't. Knew I should have gone bard, not
Ding,
warlock.
ding, 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 ding.
I'd look good in a beret.
You cannot multi-class into bard now.
Says you.
You cannot. I say you
Says you
cannot.
Says the DM.
I bloody well can.
You can try. I'll
Everyone
just tell
knows
you
I'm a bard
no.
at heart.
A bard
Too
stood.
bad you didn't decide to do it then. Pity about your hole.
You know, multi-classing would be pretty hard.
You just try to make a pun on bad.
Bard to the bone.
Bard
It's
stood.
it's past nighttime when you actually get out of the graveyard of ships. What do you guys do when the night comes?
I imagine most of you sleep.
This is where a guard dog would come in handy.
We're gonna set up watches, obviously.
On the ocean.
Dogs can
Yes. If a dragon attacks us, what happens? Everybody's asleep and we die.
The dogs just go bark, 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 bark.
And then we know that there was something coming. Because the dogs will be dead.
Oh, go to sleep.
Alice is one of
I
those
am
people
going
who
to
go,
On main deck, in case something happens.
okay.
Move me to the main deck. Go, mouse lady.
But as you can see, we do have a guard dog.
Aww.
Look at that terrible-
I'm no fucking boat.
You fucking what, mate?
You talking about me?
Or Castello?
Oh,
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Make a perception check. Bloody hell, all the spells. Shimmer. As you're on first watch, there's a slight mist that's come over with the cold of the night. And you begin hearing chains. You hear this soft cry. And a voice, as if spoken 3 times. 3 times it says, "Join us, join us, join us."
Do I see the chains?
Join us. No, you see no chains. Join us, join us, join us.
Care to call out any of this information, Core?
Yes. I was waiting for the DM to finish what he was doing.
I
Unlike some
need
people, I'm considerate.
you to make a wisdom saving throw.
When he
Fuck.
finishes what he's doing, this is what you have to do. You have to speak up.
You feel as if something begins trying to turn your form against you, as if it's trying to change your shape, and you manage to resist this very effect on your entire body. As you see this seaweed-covered hand reaching over the side of the boat closest to you, and this one twisted eye looking up at you. As you begin hearing the chains rise up on all sides, you see these 3 ethereal figures. And you then see these 3 figures pulling themselves up, blue-skinned with massive, clown-like lips, with beating yellow eyes. I need you to roll initiative.
Just him?
He is the only one awake.
Oh, worse. then.
Glad you said you went on deck now, aren't you?
Somewhat. I'm closer to the action.
Oh yeah, I'm not using that one yet. Hang on. Oh no, I saw the first one, motherfucker. It's only gonna be the 5.
It told me I had to select my character to roll, so
Okay. Just change the deck to the 5.
I don't know how
Oh
to do
dear.
that.
We doomed.
This is the only way I help you tonight. I swear to God, if you get killed by a bunch of hags and ghosts after all the shit I've thrown at you and Guanchi's gonna be pissed.
I know. That's so anticlimactic.
Okay. The ghosts. Yeah. By the way, for the sake of this, say it, Buckley, you're here, but that part of the ship that you're on is here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm
Yeah.
gonna move this hag to where she should be. Right there.
Yeah, it's tiered.
Yeah, she's literally pulling herself up over. Okay. I'm gonna keep the quiet, disturbing tones until. Alright. I'm trying to think, because they have no reason not to hold back. It's like, quickly, jump him. Hang on, I need to check something. Spellcasting. Yes. Spellcasting. Yes. Okay. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Shit. Oh, that's what they're gonna catch. All three of them together point a finger out toward, and I just need to. Oh fuck, my thing's down below. Hang on, folks. I just need to grab a. Nah, actually, you know what? Fuck it.
The one time that only one person's on watch.
Wait, you don't sleep.
That's true.
You're in a meditative state.
I'm resting. Basically, the
You're in a
moment somebody goes, ah! I just wake up immediately because I'm not asleep.
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
not
say
sleeping.
that the moment like you begin, like you would actually also hear these join us, but you're looking like you're about to get up. So your next turn, as you're looking down to see these three figures around.
Okay. This is
Shimmer.
a surprise
Shimmer, I
round,
need another wisdom
essentially.
saving throw. Yeah, they're ambushing. This is a wisdom saving throw from you, Shimmer. Another one.
I'm shit at wisdom. Why do you keep doing this to me?
Wisdom's such a bitch.
You succeed the second time against the polymorph effect again.
He now gets
now it's gonna be the
immutable
ghosts.
form.
Alistair,
Oh, fuck.
Grunt, whomever's controlling her, and Shimmer. I need 3 charisma saving throws.
Oh, I should be
Oh,
alright
I can do that.
As Shimmer, you
Watch
look
me roll
over
one.
and you just see this ghost begin trying to push her way into you.
I need to roll charisma 3 times, or
Once. Someone roll
And I
for
rolled a
Grunt.
Blue's doing grunts.
You watch as the 3 ghosts, one enters Shimmer,
Oh no!
one enters Alistair, one enters Grunt.
Fucking hell.
Damar, you're looking down to see this. I'll say you can use time to shout out as loud as you can if you want.
Yeah.
Wake
So you
Buckley
do
up.
that, you shout out
Wake
as loud
the
as you can.
fuck up!
Buckley, you wake up. Down. I think you're on top, and you're just seeing this hag now looming over you. I need both of you now to roll initiative. And Alistair, do me a favor, roll it for yourself, and Shimmer, you do the same. Delmar, roll for Grunt, please. Thank you all.
Click on me.
That'd be 22.
I need to roll initiative again.
I have advantage. Wait, oh, it does advantage for me. It does it for me.
What?
I rolled a 1 and an 18.
Damn!
What just happened?
I only get a plus 22 on my initiative. Fuck, I forgot.
Well, it's a 1, so you're going last.
No, bloody not.
It's a joke.
Bloody well going first.
You are, Alistair, as you wake up, and you feel this urge. You feel alone. You look out towards Buckley. You look up
Mate,
towards
there's more
Delmar.
voices in my fucking head than anyone else's in the parties. I got enough ghosts and ghoulies hanging around me.
Yes, you do. But currently... Oh wait, hang on. I need to check something.
There's mine, there's Del Deer's, there's my egos.
No, this is a possession, so this isn't a
Corella.
charm.
Ryan.
Alistair, you look towards Delmara and Buckley, who are currently the only two that don't feel like they belong.
I'm glad I'm in this fucking crow's nest.
Raven's Nest.
You feel like they should belong. Make them. Make them join you.
I'm gonna take an axe out and start cutting down the mast.
That's gotta be the most ineffective way.
Actually, no. You lose your control of your body. You don't get to declare what you do.
I was gonna say, why are you asking me what I do?
Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Come at me.
Did you just have a knife out?
No.
Of course he doesn't have a knife out. Dell has it.
Del has
Alistair.
them.
Delmar, you look down to Alistair, who just looks phased over. His eyes are awash with blue that just mists out to the front. You just see him reaching up and the bow's in his hand as he reaches for arrows. He's gonna take 2 shots at you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, at least you've got cover.
Don't think that matters. I think both of those hit.
Both of those
Your
do
Cover-
hit.
AC is 18?
What?
3/4 cover. Well, we're doing a
What does-
Raven's Nest.
What does 3
Plus
cover?
5.
Plus
Plus
5.
23.
Wouldn't be enough still.
23 would miss.
I hit the ace.
Yeah.
I'm a good shot.
Yeah, funny
Also,
that.
you're a sharpshooter, so you ignore cover.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Oh no, he's not sharpshooter. I'm sharpshooter.
Oh right. Yeah.
He's like the only
You fired up
ranger in the
twice.
world that didn't take sharpshooter.
I don't need
Alistair,
to.
you look up and you just fire. Buckley, you're pulling yourself up as you see this hag next to you trying to claw out towards you. Alistair's firing up to Damar. Damar, you look down. You now understand the pain that so many other people must have gone through in your travels as 2 arrows. One goes through the other into your chest. It's in.
Ah!
Technically, she needs to take another D8
Why?
Yeah,
because I have Colossus Slayer. I do more damage to stuff that's injured.
that's another 3 damage as well atop that. So you're taking 28 points of damage. Oh shit, everyone rolled well on their initiatives.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your turn. You're going to begin trying to climb the mast up towards her.
This sounds very ineffective. Do I climb the mast or do I walk 5 feet that way?
No, I mean like climb up the actual pole, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that out of a choice of Dalmar or Buckley, I feel like Buckley is easier to get to. But sure, if that's what it wants to do, then it could do it.
It's not my
It's
choice,
targeted
I'm going
you.
for
Sure.
I'm going for you.
Buckley, you're up.
Okay.
If he says he's going to fabricate something, I swear to God. You know what I
I'll
could
just
really
say for
do
the
at
sake
this
of ease
point?
currently,
An ore.
I'll just move you guys there, because that's where you should be.
Above deck.
Yeah, he's on the top bit.
You guys are just above deck right now.
I turned undead!
I know. Maybe you can fabricate another boat.
I'm a jump
Using
ship.
the remains of the other boat!
I mean,
Yes!
genius!
But yeah, no,
Cast
turn
turn undead.
Wall of text.
undead. Well, no, it literally.
It's a
I mean-
cleric thing, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So, any creature undead that can see or hear me, 30 wisdom saving.
30 feet.
Which is everything.
Just in range.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh!
Grunt's just in range as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, you think I hurt? Grunt will literally go and just cut the mast down. Just
Yeah,
like, this is the quickest
she'll
way to get to you.
actually be able to do it.
She will destroy the ship. Wisdom saving throws?
Yes. Well,
What's your DC?
16.
Also, I'm just going to say Alistair, Shimmer, Grunt. That's my order of rolls. 16? Okay.
And if also if they're CD or CR, if they're CR1 or lower, and
Are you talking about destroy undead?
no,
Turn
it's-
undead also destroys undead of a certain rating
It
up
it
below.
becomes destroy undead at a certain level, doesn't it?
Well, these guys are too high a CR for that, so don't worry. But Shimmer's ghost, or Shimmer's form, looks to you, and what does the spell actually cause it to do? Does it mean that on its turn it has to move away from you?
Maybe.
Is he
a
looking
turned creature must spend its turn trying to far from and it can't willingly.
Can't willingly go any closer to you.
Also, it can't take reaction. For its action, it dash action, try to from an effect that prevents it from. If there is nowhere to move, dodge out.
Okay. Right, good to know. Alistair and Grunt both succeeded on theirs. Their ghosts did, needless to say. So for the present, I'm just going to move the ghost icons away, and I'm going to give these three guys those icons. As it looks spooky, but the ghosts are going to go here.
Wait, did Shimmer?
Shimmer failed, but the
Shimmer
ghost-
failed.
It's still possessing
No.
him, but it's been turned.
Yeah, I'm just going to do, let's see. I'm going to do this for Shimmer's fear icon, but that just, those three icons indicate that you've all been possessed. And then his skull one means he's frightened. Okay, Buckley, is that your turn?
Action. Yeah, that's it.
Neither do I. I don't have to know what to do.
I know. That's alright for you. You can just sit and play fucking Pokemon, can't you?
It's now Grunt's turn.
Oh shit.
Lovely.
Let's see. Delmara, you're just trying to pull these arrows out, and as you do, the entire mast shakes. As you see this blood-raged Grunt underneath you, whack into the mast. And he's
Let
doing
that be
it
a lesson
recklessly. He's gonna do it
Go
again.
into the crow's nest.
I mean, I'm glad I went into the crow's nest, otherwise I'd have been hit in the face with that.
You're gonna go overboard.
That seems preferable at this moment in time.
They came from the sea. I'd choose those words carefully.
That's true.
Delmara, woof, woof. You're just looking down. Grunt is very close to causing the entire mast to break. It looks like that thing's not going to last long against her.
Shit.
It's now your turn.
What time? This is the middle of the night, right?
Middle of the night.
Okay, I'm gonna shadow step next to Buckley.
Okay. Quite easy for you to do. Shoop.
Ah!
That would probably scare the shit out of Buckley. If you just appear behind him and go, ha!
Ah!
Probably thinking he's probably trying to say hag. It's like a Pokemon. Hag.
Hag,
See,
hag,
hag.
hag, hag.
Do something. Do something helpful.
I'm gonna throw a knife at this person right behind us.
This bitch?
This bitch.
Go ahead. Hit that bitch. Hit that bitch.
See, Alistair does throw knives.
Yeah, apparently so.
Wow, Alistair has a dagger of venom.
Look, I'm programming 3 characters tonight.
Oh, you have a problem with playing characters. I'm joking. I'm joking. Roll your sneak attack. 25. Nice.
31 damage.
Is there a con save for the poison as well?
I don't know if it's worth. I don't think it's probably worth. Oh, go on then. I'll use it. Did I write it down?
Venom effect. DC 15.
Ah, yes.
You succeed
Nope,
with the
one
15.
Right beneath the dagger of venom.
DC 15.
This is your character sheet.
I very rarely use it because a lot of stuff is just not immune. It's just immune to poison.
She does succeed with a fucking 15.
Okay.
Just. But that knife goes into her, and you just sink it into her chest to the hilt, and she goes. And you just see her like recoiling, barely holding onto the side of the ship as she's been pulling herself up. Is that all you wanted to do?
Get the dagger back.
Mhm.
And probably gonna stay here. Because I
The
believe the shadow
ghosts
step is
are
a bonus.
possessing the others, so their initiatives are their initiatives. It's now the hag's turn. Okay.
I'll make a note of it.
I think I thought I had.
Okay, give me a sec here, folks.
So I think we should have just went by one.
Buckley, make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
As all 3 hags point towards you.
Fuck.
Fuck.
You are cursed.
Yeah,
With
fucking
advantage
cursed.
on all your. Hang on, let me just check here.
That's your second character to get cursed.
Roll a d4.
Well, I'm gonna have to throw this character out. Cursed.
You have disadvantage on. Okay, it seems like there's just this mist, this miasma that rips to you and kind of forms this shimmering effect between you and the hags. Attack rolls against the hags for the duration of disadvantage. Let's see. Back to Shimmer. Shimmer must spend his turn basically doing this, going as far as he can away from you. I'm going to move him over here just to say that he's on top of this point on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the initiative, all of the
crew members begin like rousing up to the commotion upstairs. The mast being nearly broken, rousing up a good few of them. These three make their way to here.
Fabric.
These guys just get out of bed and get up to here. Oh, he would have been in bed as well. These two manage to get out, and this one manages to get out. For the sake of it, I'm just going... Everyone else is just a regular sailor, but I'm going to give this icon to indicate the captain, who comes out with a pistol. And what in the fuck? I see two blue glazed eye individuals look straight over towards them. But in this like deep guttural tone that Alistair, you would have understood even without being possessed, but being possessed, you, Shimmer, and Grunt all understand the phrase of "kill these two." As the hag is just like reaching for her chest, where this massive gap is now in from the knife, as all three are pointing towards Buckley and Delmara.
Back to back.
Alistair pulls himself up to here. And, yeah, so what Alistair's gonna do is Alistair's gonna keep focusing on the person he's hitting.
Got two blades out now. That could make a difference.
He takes out the
Question.
sword.
Do I get a save on my turn?
I don't think any of us do.
Nope.
I think ghost possession's like pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just check to be 100% sure.
No, I think I remember ghost possession.
Yeah, you have to knock.
pretty
You have
bad.
to like knock them out or stun them
Mm-hmm.
or something.
It's, knock him out, drop him to 0. Okay. Narrowin's gone desperate, folks. He's getting out
How's
the big
it
guns.
I was cold. I was getting cold, so I
knocks
had
them
to.
out as an action, like a non-lethal attack. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Delmar, these are against you.
Miss and miss.
How do you have such high AC?
Because I got new armor.
Oh, yeah.
I got plus
That and which...
and I have dual wield, so plus 1 to AC because I've got both weapons out now. I didn't in the crow's nest because I wasn't expecting it.
You're watching Alistair come towards you, and his hand's shaking with the blade in it, as if there's like this congestion. And the blade comes up, and there's this moment where it might hit, but it's just hesitating and blocking. It's swinging down and blocking. There's other spirits inside of him that are not happy right now.
He's got so many spirits in one body.
It's a pretty crowded
It's
room.
crowded.
But only one spirit, but that one spirit's controlling that sword, and there's just a little hesitation to Alistair's usually very dangerous melee combat. Buckley, you're up.
I used to be a duelist, you know.
Fucking
Oh, I'm going to cast a spell.
If you've got anything else that would help, let us know.
I don't wanna tell you you do
Banish
the
me?
job here, but you're a cleric. This is kind of your department of expertise.
I would like to hope that you got something else.
This possessed Alistair's like, your expertise.
you know, I wasn't expecting to run into undead. I mean, I kind of had the hollow thing. That's what I had planned, but then I forgot to get the fucking shit for it.
If you'd actually prepared that, that would have saved
That would
us.
have worked. That would have worked perfectly fine, but
Yes, that would
Yeah,
be
no.
great.
Shit.
But
Think now.
What spells have you got?
Banishment.
Greater rest,
Greater restoration.
Banishment.
or banish.
you're banishing the body, creature and all.
Fucking,
Still
there's
useful.
hags.
I mean, a greater restoration might actually expel.
Great Restoration has no indication that it removes possession.
But it does
I mean,
remove a
it-
curse.
It's not considered
Char-
a curse.
Well, yeah. Charmed, petrified target.
I will check the ghost in case there's any way of detailing it, but
I just tend to.
Oh, by the way,
I tend to
I'll
say
let
greater
you-
restoration because greater restoration fixes nearly everything.
unfortunately not. It doesn't have any details towards it. Just to say it as well, Alistair, Shimmer, and Grunt are fully aware of what's going on.
Oh shit.
You are literally watching
Oh, that's
as you're
horrible.
attacking your friends.
I'm running away from my friend, so.
I hate
You're running
that.
away from your friends, but you're aware that other people are attacking your friends. Come on, buddy, what are you doing?
Think of something, Narwin. Think of something good.
Even if it's just twatting the one that's next to us.
Well, the thing of it is, technically, I can't really do non-lethal damage with the Sunblade.
Then kill the hag instead.
There we go, that works.
Do something.
Fucking twat the goddamn fucking hack.
With disadvantage.
Fucking right. Okay. Fuck your fucking disadvantage, bitch.
Hey.
Sunblade, I'm pretty sure, is 1d8 slashing and 1d8 radiant. Is it?
Probably.
No, it's the... I have plus 1d8 against Fiend.
I'm just gonna check the Sunblade. When you hit undead, it deals an addition. Oh, okay, it deals radiant instead of slashing. Never mind.
Because
What's the type?
Blade.
Is it?
That's a
Oh yeah, it's with the
yeah.
fiends, isn't it?
Yeah,
Give me a
Neren's
sec.
is against fiends because it was a gift from his god to deal with the devils.
Okay, so that is a hit. You strike out towards that hag, just goes.
yeah.
That hag is getting fucked up.
Good.
Not loving her life. That all you gonna do, Buckley?
Also,
Lamar's next
man,
to you looking pretty rough.
I have been hit pretty hard. I'm still standing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and give Cure Wound at
What are you doing?
4th.
I don't. Doesn't need to be that high. Okay.
Oh.
Your blade is an action to use. Cure Wounds is an action
Oh.
to cast.
Oh, goddamn.
You're thinking of, is it Healing Word as the bonus action?
Yeah,
was?
Healing Word.
I don't have that one
The
prepared
one,
because
the one you didn't prepare. God damn it, Naren!
Hey, man!
I'm going to die surrounded by idiots.
No, you're gonna die.
that your
surrounded
turn,
by
bud?
Water.
yeah.
Okay. You watch as Grunt drops the Warhammer, takes out the hook, it just drags across the floor as she turns and looks towards the captain and the crew.
You need them to steer the boat.
And just begins
Yeah.
spinning it as she's looking towards one of the crew members next to the captain. Oh. The hook just goes through his neck, pulls the neck, head and all, and that guy crumples dead.
Shit.
Watch as she just quickly flicks it as it's like taut in the ground, and actually tries to slash up against the other person right next to them as well. And that does hit and slits his guts, and his guts fall out in front of him as he's trying to pull them out, but he just goes into shock and dies. That chain just goes right back up around her arm.
You got
And she's just
Revivify
looking towards the
memorised
captain.
now.
Revivify. I mean,
Yes,
he,
I have
I mean, he
Revivify.
does.
But do you have gems worth 300 gold? Diamonds worth 300 gold?
Yeah.
Do
I got
you?
a fucking bag full of them.
Yeah, we do actually. Gems.
fuck.
Gems is something we do have.
Sure it has
But
to
do you have
be done.
diamonds? Check for diamonds. But you can do that if you
It's
survive.
just a
Damari,
bag of
you're
gems.
up.
That's all I was told. It's a bag of fucking gems.
Damari, you're up.
500.
Right. I will non-lethally bash Alistair on the side of the head in an attempt to
Okay.
knock him out.
Alright. Give you an idea, you have to drop someone to 0.
But if you knock
To-
somebody out,
That's how you
I'm
knock
just going.
someone
I'm
out.
just go.
There's not really knockout option.
I'm just going off what I saw in Critical Role 3 years ago. So
yeah,
forgive me for being wrong.
No, you're okay. I'm just gonna check.
There is a system shock thing that was in the DM's guide. That's if you do half of someone's total HP in one attack.
I wouldn't know about that.
I actually know what you're talking about, Spook.
The only thing I know of that's
Tell you what,
somewhat different.
Damara, you're rolling non-lethal damage. Go ahead and make the attack against Alistair then. I'll say if you do over 30 damage in one hit to the side of the head, Alistair has to make a con check or get KO'd.
Okay.
Because that's not impossible for you. That's 9 bludgeoning damage. Just
Yeah.
dunk.
Douche.
Now your sneak attack because you got an ally next to you. 26. It's a lot of damage.
No damage.
Hurts.
I'll swing the handle of the other blade I'm handing and whack him on the other side of the head, just like, for fuck's sake!
Okay, both sides are going in at the same time then. I'll
Yeah.
treat it like that. Make your attack roll.
Offhand. That
Not
one
hit
was not gonna
Alistair.
hit. Never mind then.
You know what? Fuck it. Alistair, make a con check. 25 is still a lot to the side of the head. And Dunmar is getting out a lot of pent-up frustration.
Probably not good enough, I don't know.
10's quite low to stay up. I'd say, Alistair, you just get both... Ghost Alistair, you just watch as Dunmar goes, oh, for fuck's sake! Whack! And everything goes dark for you.
Fucking half-elf bastard!
Felt like that was somewhat prejudice.
Yeah.
You are KO'd.
KO!
Damara is a flawed character, we know this.
No, Alice is a flawed character because I'm on it.
Okay. The ghost that...
I can
Back
take
in a second.
responsibility for that, really.
The ghost that's within
Hang on, I
Alistair...
need to sum up how much damage you just took on your character sheet.
Okay, the ghost that was in Alistair comes back out on its turn. Damar, make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't think you made the situation any better.
I didn't think this through, did I?
Not really.
I'm not great at these.
Oh no, it's a charisma saving throw.
It's the same modifier, so...
That's
+2.
enough.
Oh, thank fuck! It's because it ended up being charisma, not wisdom. That's why I succeeded.
It tries to reach into your mind and you just go, fuck off!
And having
had
that shit
enough-
again.
You've had enough shit in your head.
Exactly.
You are now immune to the possession trait for the next 24 hours.
Golden. Right, 26...
Seahag's turn.
31. I missed. What's 93 minus 26?
67.
64.
You alright?
Yeah, I was just doing your HP.
Okay, the hags are going to all point towards the most injured one. And from her finger, you see this point of lightning just begin crackling up from it. And because you're all straight up there, Alistair, you fail this because you are unconscious. Buckley and Delmara, I need Constitution saving throws. As she's pointing down at you, at all three of you, that you're going to go through the ship with a lightning bolt.
Uncanny dodge?
Yeah, you can make a dexterity saving throw for that, but Buckley, you need to make a dex check. Alistair, you fail it.
Dexterity?
Oop, that was me,
You
not
succeed.
that was me, not Alistair.
Yeah, that save's way too high for him. I know that was you.
This is a dexterity check, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, pick up my
so
character
that's
sheet a second.
19.
You succeed, so you only take 13 points
I
of
take
lightning
damage.
Oh my god, that's actually
Oh, you can't
hilarious.
I'm sorry, too many people are talking. Hang on.
How can
Buckley.
you have a 20?
Using Shield Master,
When did you...
yeah,
Oh, usually your reaction with shield mastery, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
So I
you take
take
no
90.
damage. So the only person who
The only
just took
person
lightning
who takes
damage,
damage is you.
Alistair gets shocked for 27 points of lightning damage. Damar dodges it. Buckley raises up his shield. Alistair, you get
Does
it all.
Frankenstein me back to consciousness.
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Can't save and throw at disadvantage, love.
You, okay.
Yeah, disadvantage. Click over.
Yeah, I
over
can see.
disadvantage.
DC 13.
Whew!
Hey!
Duh, duh. You are back up, still on the ground, but you just literally had the chest rise. The fuck?
Don't like sailing.
You look up and go, I don't like saying, and Damar, in this moment, you are fully aware Alistair's back.
Yeah, it's just a split second where I'm just like, oh.
I feel all washed up.
Shimmer, you
Look
get
at-
to here, which is as far as you can go, and the ghost actually leaves your body because it needs to get further away. But we're going to say for now, that's about 20 feet away from you, this one here. But you are no longer possessed.
Let me take a moment, because Buckley actually did something useful.
Roger.
Just give him a
So,
round of
can I make an
applause.
action?
No, it's basically like, say, doing nothing, and at the last moment pulling away from you.
Hey guys.
Roger.
Guys.
Narwin, well done, man. No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Oh no.
I helped!
That's, I could be doing better.
Alistair Dartwood,
Oh, fuck.
you're
But I
watching as the
fucking hate it.
Butcher of the Bay is currently watching, like Jack the fucking Ripper is walking towards her next victim, while there's ghosts and hags around you. What do?
I'm gonna stand up
Half your movement.
5 feet.
Welcome back. He's got a feet.
I am athletic. 5 feet of movement to get up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be moving very much, but I still want to get the point across. I'm gonna have to go for the goose.
Please do.
For the goose. There is
Yeah,
a
the-
goose, a loose, about this boot. Go to my shit. In fact, give me some mouse. Give me some mouse. You know what you're doing. You need to understand these sort of things as a man.
What, I have to click the button that says swift death to your enemies, or is that going too far?
I'm not going that far just yet. We don't want to go too. We don't know what else is coming.
True.
Grunt's
I'm
still on the board. Don't use that yet.
Might
you
need
might
that.
need.
I'm gonna draw
Yeah.
my shield though. I'm gonna take my shield out,
Okay.
and I believe that's the one hand. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
two-handed. So, if only I was good against.
That's a hit.
Unos.
That's a definite hit.
Hey!
Little two.
Aw.
Okay, that's 22 damage.
I think I might use my second wind as well, just in case this
You're
goes.
watching
Might
as
be
the ghost
advisable.
just, as you're next
Oh,
to the ghost,
mate.
you just slash through it twice, and its form just ripples before pulling back together, and then you slice through again, and that tries to reform as well, but that's a slower process. You're definitely chunking that creature down.
I am then going to use my movement to go 5, 10,
Are you sure?
15.
Okay, Hag's getting an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, I just got 15. Yep. That's what I was hoping for.
That was a natural one.
Nice.
Alright.
Eyes gone. Eyes gone.
Oh. Darkness!
It's funny, really, that Dash is wearing a cleric shirt. It's
What's
like
up?
He predicted something.
It's almost like I was playing a cleric today. So what do you do, Alistair? You're just getting up in Grunt's face, like, hey, look at me.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
That's being a bit generous.
I move towards her, and we'll leave it at that. I don't want to piss her off too much now.
You're on the other side of the mast to her, but you
I'm
can
not
just see
going
that,
to be
like,
doing any of this
there's currently...
business.
You're not doing that yet, are you?
No! That's what he said. He says, I'm not doing this just yet.
Grunt, you're up. Or Grunt and Buckley, you're up.
Yeah, Grunt. Buckley, do something. Please.
Mass healing word to
Everyone?
Del. Everyone that can.
Okay, you're healing yourself, you're healing Damara, and Alistair.
Oh wait, did I take damage?
If you did, you're healed it.
Okay.
Because I know you weren't hit for much, and also hello in chat.
So that's my action.
That's a bit healthier.
It's a shame about the crew.
Yeah.
I'll get them. I'll get.
You have a grand total of 54 seconds to get to them.
It's a good thing we're only on the second round then, isn't it?
So you take care of that.
Yeah, that's it.
So currently you watch as Anne Crawhawk, the captain's daughter, and the able-bodied sailor Leon Rockman are both... Okay, one's got his head off. That guy's going to be a bit harder to resurrect.
It's been done!
Yeah, I know. Anything else you want to do, Buckley?
No, that's it.
Okay. It's Grunt's turn. You just hear... And Alistair, from the other side of the mast, you just see Grunt turn around and is looking at Delmara.
Why did you leave me?
And it's going to throw out the hook at you.
With disadvantage.
For reasons that Dell's about to explain. Oh.
Because I have a cloak of displacement that I always forget I have.
But you did not declare that you've used it yet, have you? You have to,
It's
you have
just-
to activate it?
It's always active.
It's just
okay.
no, there's no activation. It just happens.
Yeah, you've not been hit this turn yet, so that's
Yeah,
fair.
it
Okay.
deactivates if I get hit, but it's active now. I just always forget. But I remembered because I wrote it down. Well, shit.
Delmara, make a strength saving throw.
Sorry. Roll it first. Then I'll laugh.
Oh! Shit.
I really don't need to bother clicking, do I?
Do it! You can roll on that 20!
The max you'll get is a 19.
Nat 20's on. No.
No.
There you go.
Pretty much like almost this cartoonish theatrical scene. Buckley, Delmar just looks at you and goes, help. And you just see this hook
Yeah.
sink into her side and just yank her straight over to Grunt. You are now right up here next to Grunt.
Ow.
Thrown on the ground.
Shit.
Grunt drops that down, picks up the maul. Overhead strike at you.
And can he dodge?
You can use your reaction if you want.
Probably gonna do.
Wait and see if he hits you first.
Oh no, it missed.
27.
Oh yes, I'm on the floor.
Yeah, you're on the floor, and
Yeah.
she's reckless attacking.
Yeah, so yeah.
13 points of damage straight in your face.
Halved.
Just crack into you. You feel you manage to move slightly so you don't take as much of it, but you feel the ship underneath you quake under the weight of it.
Just up or down.
Down usually.
It's now your turn, Damara.
Down usually.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
what's the
13 rounded down. It's rounded down. That
Six.
would be 6.
Why ask me what you're rounding it to? You must know what the number is first.
I said do round it down.
6.5, round down. What's the number? 6?
Damara, 6
Just
points of
count
bludgeoning
your
damage.
fingers!
It's now your turn, Damara.
Okay, I would like to stand up. It's fine because I'm not moving.
You get up.
I'm
Hook's still in your side, by the way.
well, that's unpleasant.
You're getting up. It's like fuck.
Ah, that does really fucking hurt.
You in this brief period of time have realized how much of an asshole it must be to fight your party.
Yeah.
Brenda stood there before you. What do you do?
I kind of want to take the hook out my side since apparently it's stuck there.
That'll be an action.
I wouldn't do that.
Nah. I'm going to damn it, I'm in the wrong position. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. If she's still got the chain and I've still got it in my side, I'm gonna run around here, round the side of her, and start climbing up the mast. And
Okay.
then jump onto her back so the chain is wrapped round her.
Okay, this is going to take
saw
an
this old
acrobat.
movie.
It's going to take an acrobatics check. Now you have. Let's see. You're here, so it's
I
5. Actually, do you ever leap 5 feet around her?
No! Why would I do that?
I'm asking because you get up to a point on the mast. Like, how high do you get?
Literally only about 5 feet above her, just so I can
Okay.
jump on
All
top
right,
of
make an
her.
acrobatic check then. I know you have the second, you have the thief ability to just
Yeah,
run up
second,
shit.
second
no one's-
story.
So go on ahead. You run up, jump out, make an acrobatic check. This is going to be contested by Grunt's athletics to see if you grapple her.
Oh god damn it! I was so close! Well, she's not grappled, but I'm now on top of her. Would you believe that I looked at the map and saw you standing next to me and thought, what would Alistair do? Climb on her back.
Somewhat proud. At the moment,
So
though,
you
we have
guys see
bigger
this
fish
really
to
old
fry.
movie where
Actually,
I know you keep referencing Civil War, Buckley, and bless you, but pack it in.
I've just looked at the map and I
Damara,
realised that
you
Shim's
jump.
turn is next.
Okay, where are you? There. Damar, you try to jump on her back. She just reaches and grabs you by the head of hair and slams you back down onto the ground in front of her.
Ah, fuck.
Good effort.
I
I'll
tried.
Take I'll take over from here. Also, duck. Shimmer's
I'm on the ground.
Duck more.
You could use your movement to try and get back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back up just in case.
And I'll say that'll be the end of your movement because you got up once, that was half movement, you went up and around, back down, you would have had a little bit left. Back up again.
Okay.
You're like a Looney Tunes character. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I tried, okay. Do I have a bonus action?
You're only trying his patience.
You do, yeah.
Then because I'm annoyed, I'm gonna throw a knife at one of the hags.
I thought you were going to say bonus
Go
action,
ahead.
dash and do it again.
Dash and do it again. No.
Dun 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 dun.
It hit.
Which
Yeah,
ghost,
oh,
which
no.
hag you aiming at?
Probably
matter?
probably the only one I can see since these two are raised up. I could probably only just about see that one.
Okay. One dagger. It just slits across some of her shoulder blade, and it's just like blue liquid that's just pouring out. It's almost like seawater mixed with blood just pours down her shoulder, and looks at you. Bitch!
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
The knife goes back to your bandolier. That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Ghost turn. Ghost wants to make a new friend.
fuck off, you fucking whore.
Make a charisma saving throw from your new best friend.
You fuck.
Oh,
Fucking great.
for God's sake.
New best friend.
Damn it.
What
I hate
is
this
that?
game. I don't want to play no more.
Shimmer,
You
I
are
hope you've got something good planned.
It does, it's
Fucking,
fire
I'm
related.
cursed. I'm fucking possessed.
You're a
You have to-
cleric. You used holy magic. Everything here is evil. Just went ooh. All these sassy
Well,
ladies are
it's
coming
not.
for you, mister.
I'm gonna have to throw this character out now. I really like this character, but now it's cursed and I have to get rid of it.
This ghost is going to move to here. You are immune to possession now, Shimmer, because one ghost has left your body. But this ghost is going to move to here and is going to perform a withering touch upon you. That was a 7 to hit. That misses. It tries to reach out its hand at you, and you just have flames roaring up around you, and it just goes, yeah. It's like hot stove. It's the hag's turn. These lovely ladies. They all look towards this massive behemoth they realize they now have on their side, and all just smile as they point at her. You watch as Grunt begins.
Oh no.
Looks like Grunt's getting very quick.
Oh dear.
That's very bad.
Yes, it is.
I wish I'd stayed on the stick.
Shimmer, it's now your turn.
I just picture
What
shit
you're
as
watching
the
is
top.
all of these hags are all concentrating on that spell. All the hags seem to be concentrating on the spell together.
Ah.
Alright.
Hey, Scorching Ray,
I
I
have
think.
option.
Did they involve
Why would
fire?
I Scorching Ray? when I can do something much more effective.
What level spells does Core have
Because we
access
are technically on a boat still, and I'd rather it not spontaneously combust.
It's fine.
I know Core.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm looking at one of the spells he has open right now. I'm like, oh no, don't do that.
Please don't
Why
set
not? That's a very fun spell because I know which one you're talking about.
Please don't set the boat on fire. We're standing on it.
Don't worry. I can fabricate a new.
The ghost does not respond. The ghost is like, oh my god, the ghost could waste all his high-level spell slots.
I'd argue them being that smart.
I don't think
Ghosts are not dumb.
Did they know how to cast spell? I don't know. Semantics. Too many-
Possession allows them to use the abilities of the creature.
Being possessed is not fun.
Well,
Actually,
Sounds like it.
good luck for them, because
Oh,
I
sorry,
have.
excuse me. Does not gain access to target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies, so they would not
Yeah,
be able to
fuck
cast
it.
spells.
So
Well,
I'm gonna
proficiencies,
cast.
that means that their to hit is lower.
That's something to know. I had not registered that
Yeah,
earlier myself.
you have to minus people's proficiencies from their attacks.
I'll just do it in my head.
So I'm gonna
Also,
cast level 3 magic missile.
Oh,
Okay, what are you aiming at?
So, 6 bullets.
I'm going to put 1 dart into the ghost next to me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
That's
put
one.
2 darts into each of the hags.
Okay. So roll it out there. That's.
I think I have another dart. Give me a
7d4.
second.
Just roll 74 plus 7, because that's how that works out. And we'll just put one. We'll just put, like, say, the first one to the ghost, the second 2. Which do you want to? Okay, so when it comes to the hags, tell me which hag you want for each 2 missiles, because that'll be important damage-wise.
Well, I put 2 into the ghost because I have 6 missiles total.
Okay, no, but like say the first 2 is going to which ghost, the second 2 are going to which ghost, or to which
first
hag?
2
Excuse me. Sorry. Second 2 missiles are going to which hag? Which hag? Which hag? Did you get me?
First 2 are going to the ghost. Second 2 are going to left hag. The third 2 are going to the right hag.
This one to this one, but what about this one? You're hitting all 3, aren't you?
Isn't that below deck?
Oh no, they're
No,
it's
Can I
that's not
see
technically
below
that?
deck.
it's
Yeah, no.
technically on this area. We've just put
Yeah,
it there for.
I've just put it there for the sake of like ease of seeing everyone.
I think it'd be funny to see the ship burst into flames.
Then yeah, I'll put 2 into top hag, left hag, and right hag.
Okay. First 2 are going to be the top hag. The second 2 are going to be the left hag. Last 2 are going to be the right hag. So roll 74 plus 7, please.
So basically, the ghost that possessed now can't literally, in terms of literally can't attack.
74
They
it
don't
should be
have proficiency.
64.
It's 7 missiles you're using, aren't you?
It's level 3, so I get
Okay, sorry. I thought you were using
Level 4, sorry.
You're doing, yeah, I thought you were doing it level 4 was the thing.
yeah, but it's still only 6 missiles because get
Okay. Alright.
Fuck it, whatever.
That's fine. Okay. You put 1 missile into, yeah. Just roll the them and we'll just do it out until, we'll say the last hag only gets hit with 1 missile. That's how it'll work. You'll hit the 2 hags that are like the top and left with 2 missiles each. So go ahead.
Mhm.
1 to the ghost, 2 to those 2, 1 to the last hag. Make those rolls.
Simple spell.
Okay, so that's 3 to this ghost. That's 4 to this ghost. That's not.
actually. That's
4
6
and-
actually.
Why?
Each missile has a +3 on it.
No, it's plus. Each missile only gets +1. That's how the missiles work. Each missile is a 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, you're
you just
right.
choose
you're
how
right,
many
you're right.
missiles you fire. So that's 4. That'll be 5 to this hag here. Bear in mind, each individual missile is an individual concentration check because it's an individual hitting it.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, the DC's 10 for everything because of the damage.
It's a lot of checks.
Still,
Yeah.
that's useful to know.
That's 5 concentration checks for the hags. Okay.
It's good to know that if I ever did get possessed, they couldn't use sneak attack.
You'd be really shit then.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys watch as Grunt just goes boom, just like almost like shuts down basically as the concentration of haste drops.
Oh, thank God.
Nice one, caught.
The hag next to you, Buckley, is bleeding profusely from every orifice, but you're like, no, she can't be hurt.
Oh shit.
Anything else you want to do, Shimmer?
I'm going to. Let's see.
I'll put you on the clock, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the stairs over to the right.
Okay, so I'll do is I'll move you onto this map now. Boop. At the end of your turn, then, it's going to be everyone else. So the other crew members will say, the ones that are on this deck are, I'm just going to move. We'll say only 3 of them managed to get up in the time, just because there's so many bodies trying to get up. But they have cutlasses out, and the one that's there is just looking over at his daughter dead in the garden, shouts, "You rotten whore!" And it's going to basically has a flintlock out and is aiming it straight at Grunt.
Oh,
These attacks were
shit.
advantage because Grunt is stunned. What's Grunt's AC? Anyone looking at it, please?
19. I would question where he got the gun from, because we came from Duskhaven.
Pirate. That's a natural 20.
They were hired by Merok. There's a few things not adding up here.
It's almost like he came into port with the gun.
You've got a gun.
That's another
I've
natural
got a gun.
20. That is 3 natural 20s on
I
Grunt.
don't believe you.
Wow.
I rolled 3 times.
I don't
3 times
believe
it was a 20.
you.
Yeah.
I will roll again and keep the camera on it. And we'll say that these are the 2 attacks from the action surge.
Why aren't you rolling on roll 20? You could screenshot it.
I could screenshot it, but the problem is I don't have this guy's stats built out. So I'd literally just be like rolling it as just generic, and I don't like doing that. Because I don't, you know, I'm stupid. Me, do something sensible and
We'll
commonplace?
justify it by
God forbid.
saying something that doesn't make
But,
sense. And fuck you for
Also,
asking.
technically speaking, anyway, because my armor proficiency comes from my class feature. It is a class feature, so technically,
No, I'm not getting that pedantic.
I mean, all that does is stop you from casting spells, which it can't do anyway.
Okay.
You can't
Basically,
but also
all that
inhibits
came
movement.
to is a glorious 15 points of damage on Grunt, who may die from lead poisoning in 30 years. As bullets just go into her shoulders like...
How many?
15.
Wow.
3
that
bullets
mu-
go into
that
her.
much.
15 points of damage. That's 15 reduced. So,
Why would it be reduced?
she's raging.
Rage.
But she can't rage because it's a class
It's a class
feature.
feature. You're right. So it's 15 points straight. Never mind me.
So,
Never mind me.
straight. Wow.
We're all learning about ghosts together.
I don't like ghosts.
I like them more now that I know they can't use any of your class stuff.
Makes you less dangerous, yeah.
Alistair, you're up.
Right.
Grunt is stunned next to you.
I gotta do it.
I mean,
I gotta do it.
that's a lot of health that you've got to get through.
I don't need to get
Change
through.
that.
Right. I'm going to attempt to shove Grunt off the boat.
That was
Okay.
your plan?
Yeah. What do
I'm
you want
gonna
me to do, try
say
and
you're
chip
gonna
away
use
through
both your
130
attacks to
hit
push your.
points?
I'm gonna say, Alistair, you're
I
gonna
knocked
need
you
to use.
out.
Alistair, it's gonna be 2 attacks to push her off the boat. 2 athletic checks, okay?
Yeah,
So
two
roll
athletic.
2 athletic checks. Grunt cannot succeed because she's stunned. So you literally just go boom, boom.
Oh.
Meow. Boop.
Huh.
Grunt just falls into the water.
That'll wake her up.
There's a split second where I just sort of look down and go, thank God I pulled that hook out.
You didn't.
Ah!
You did. Yeah.
She can't hold something when she's stunned.
Isn't it
Yeah,
attached to her?
Chains wrapped around her arm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember in Death's Door when I went for a ride on that slide?
Damara, make a strength saving throw.
Shall I
Because you're
just...
being pulled in.
Shall I just move my token?
Make a strength saving throw. You might be. Who knows? It's a lot of dead weight, but who knows? Rolls exist for a reason.
This is gonna be funny as fuck.
Sploosh.
This entire battle has been a slapstick routine.
Yeah.
Alistair, you're like, haha! You just hear this like thing of chain just going, and you hear Damar next. You go, you couldn't.
Alistair!
I'll fix that.
You can't
I can.
because you're a ghost.
Yay. I fucking hate my life.
I'm gonna dive into the water then.
You can't because Buckley's coming up. Oh no, that
That was
you're
his
gonna use your
action. He's
to
got
jump in?
movement.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Of course. Yeah, you're jumping in. That's fair.
I'm going in.
Me.
I'm assuming that Grunt's woken up.
No. That Grunt's turn. You have to be unstunned.
Oh, stunned.
Stunned.
Not unconscious.
No, yeah, she can breathe.
Not anymore.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna swim down and then try and release Delmara from the chain.
Right. You can do that on your turn because you've already
action surge.
used 2 actions to push.
Oh, you
her
used
in.
an action surge for me.
Shut up, bitch.
You're gonna free Damar
Fuck
from
you,
the hook.
cunt.
Are you gonna use your action to free Damar from the hook?
Yeah.
Okay. You just feel Alice just grab you and just pull the hook out, and Damari is like you're like a paperweight. Whoop! Straight up. But there's
Like a
just
bitch.
there's this massive trail of crimson from you.
I'm also
So
gonna
you're holding the
hold on
hook
to
and you're
the
trying to swim upwards,
with
and there's a lot of weight. This is not going to be easy. This is going to
Didn't
take
say
you
this was a
next
good
turn to do.
It was a plan, not a good plan.
Yeah, at what point did you realise this was a bad plan?
I've removed Grunt from killing any more of the crew, who are needed to get the boat moving.
3 of us are in the ocean.
You can climb, you'll be fine.
I mean, I can climb, yeah.
You can climb, you can climb,
Buckley,
you can
it's
climb.
your turn.
I'd get out of the
Cool.
water very quickly.
1, 2,
You don't need to
Well,
pull her
also
up,
they
just
can
hook
only
the hook
move
on the side
20.
of the ship.
You can only move 25 feet?
No, the ghost can only move 20 because technically they don't have access to heavy armor. So it
Well,
reduces-
thankfully that's only 20 feet.
Get
and also
fucked.
they have disadvantage on everything.
Is this because of the curse? Because the curse is only for the hags.
No, because the armor
we
proficiency
said
they
it
don't have
doesn't-
access to.
It said it doesn't have proficiency.
Huh.
It can't
So
move.
they are literally
It doesn't,
disadvantaged.
it doesn't
on
know how to
everything.
move. It doesn't know how to move in heavy armor.
I think in the 3 years we've been playing D&D, this is the only time that armor has ever posed a problem for us. We never have problems with armor proficiencies.
Buckley, you bastard, always roll with this.
Buckley's gonna win this game, not by being a cleric, but by being a lore critic.
Yeah.
You just stab forward as this blade of radiant energy just sinks into the guy in front of you. Oh! You just like get into his ribs as he's trying to figure out what's going on. You just walk up to him, hi, sink. You pull the blade out, cauterize the wound already as he's almost creaming over like. Grunt's turn passes. Grunt is now conscious, looking up at you, Alistair. You're on the other end of a hook to her.
I mean, all he has to do is let go.
I'm just gonna say Queen Kong's gonna come out of that water in a minute. You better move. Damar, it's your turn.
Consciousness next to a dark and a brunette.
I climb up the side of the boat.
Yeah, you do that very quickly. The hags have pulled themselves up onto the boat properly now.
Kill things. You're good at that.
You're here. Just to give you an idea, this hag looks fucked. This hag's only taken a little bit of a hurt. This one has not been harmed yet.
Well, that's the one I'm standing next to.
Kill things.
I mean, I can't get sneak attack on any of it, so
Kill things.
I will try my
The
best.
Kill is the important
I
part.
will try my best. I will attack the one I'm standing next to.
Make an attack
never
roll.
mind, never mind.
That's not your
That's
sheet.
not my sheet.
That's not my sheet. That's not my
That's not my sheet.
I was gonna say, do they actually still have access to attunements? But
Now we're getting technical.
Yeah.
You cut out you send out the blade of inflaming. You just sink it into her side. It just like gets up. You sink it up into the ribs, and you can just feel. You can hear. You can breaking through bone with it as you manage to cut at a precise point and just yank it out as blood and water is just steaming out of her side.
Good.
Which also hit. She turns to wave a hand as if to claw at you, and you slice off her smallest finger on one hand, just off.
Haha! Disadvantage on spells. That's the end of my turn.
Let's see. Buckley, because you're no longer using your spell, the ghost that is afraid of you is going to come back. And this
Oh, well,
ghost is
technically
going
the thing of it is that it's for a minute.
Is it for a minute entirely?
Yeah, it's for a minute with me concentrating on it or not.
Whether or not. Okay. See,
Yeah,
I thought it
it's
was a
fucking turned
concentration,
undead.
so that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That ghost is out of the fight for the next
Yeah.
minute. It's literally just going to keep moving away. But that ghost is moving up back towards where Shimmer is and going to try and claw at him again. With these unholy fingers of doom. That's a 17 to hit.
Shimmer?
Shimmer.
Let's see here.
What's your AC, bud?
Shimmer.
I have a 15 AC.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
You take 20 points of necrotic damage as the ghost just reams out a hand that just claws down the side of your face. And you just feel your golden scales begin blackening and rotting just under the touch of it. It's
I am unhappy.
You're very unhappy. That is its turn. The other ones are in people, so. One's running away, the other one's in a person, so. Sea Hag's turn. Hey, Delmara! Make a wisdom saving throw, because they do not fucking like you!
They're not alone.
Shut up, you're supposed to be on my side!
I stopped you from drowning.
It's because of you I was drowning!
I was making the optimal decision for the team.
Oh, it's a fantastic day to be me!
Just a moment.
I hate wisdom saves.
Has anyone got a phone? Hello, Ghostbusters.
You watch as Delmara's form entirely shifts into that of a mouse. As she is polymorphed.
I wish I could say this was the first time.
So nothing's changed.
This is going down as one of my worst fights.
Squeak.
Including the one with the crumble in it.
Squeak.
Squeak. Shimmer, you're up.
Alright.
Okay. Hey, look, I have a ghost next to me.
Yes, our cleric is currently possessed.
I mean, I feel like the hags are more of a problem now.
I'm in the water with
Your
the barbarian.
problem.
And Blue's a mouse.
You're in the drink next to a bloodthirsty sociopath that's gonna try and swim right back up at you.
Okay, how far down is Alistair?
He's about 5 foot down in the water.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I have resistance to fire damage.
I'm gonna move down, jump in the water, and try to get to Alistair.
Okay, very easy to do. You jump down. He's literally just underneath you. As you hit the water, you're next to him.
Okay. When I grab him, I cast Detour.
Okay, where do you dimension door to?
The boat.
Where on the boat?
Death Mountain.
That's a good question.
No!
Worked before.
Step on top of the mouse. Bing! Tamar returns to her normal form.
I'll Detour right back to where I was when I started.
Okay, I'm just gonna move him to here for the sake of ease. Yeah, he is now there. Alistair, you are now next to a ghost.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You splurt out water over Poppex.
and that's gonna be my turn.
It's time to do what I'm good at doing.
You can't see me anywhere.
For the person in chat who's quite curious, allow me to explain. Cleric, Barbarian, Ranger Fighter Warlock, Sorcerer, Mouse.
Former rogue. The mouse formerly
Former
known as a
rogue, now mouse.
I'm having a very bad day.
Anything else you want to do, Shimmer?
Yeah, I've used my moves. I don't have a. Actually, I could.
It's a frame.
Are ghosts? Is this ghost intangible?
They have a slightly incorporeal form. And let me actually check.
They have a wibbly wobbly quality to them.
They have an incorporeal form.
So normal attacks won't hit them then.
They could, it's just gonna not do as much damage.
Alright, then I'm gonna magic missile then, because that will hit them for full.
Okay. You're just gonna aim at the ghost next to you?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cast
first
it out.
level magic missile.
Go ahead.
Sorcerers.
For the person asking in chat, polymorph, because hags can do it together.
Ah,
I've
Elvins.
had a very bad day.
But this
That's your
really
first
takes
missile.
the
Cast
chase.
out.
I'll
You
change
get
you in a minute.
4 missiles, don't you? 4 or 3 at first level.
It's like
It's
raining, but-
it's 3.
Okay, 3. So that is. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, that's a total of 8 damage to that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
Alistair, you're up.
Ah, right. Time to do some killing.
I was gonna say technically,
Oh,
actually,
sorry.
Still isn't it at the moment?
I'm going to just quickly use the others. So, guys, I'm just going to roll the attacks here because their attack rolls are bonuses are so low that it's going to be like, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. And I'm just not going to flood the chat with them. Buckley, what's your AC?
22.
One.
It's not. Because you're not. What does.
He's not proficient in his armor.
Does he still get the.
Well, the armor still gives you the
still
AC.
does.
Oh right.
It's just not. You can't just do anything with it.
You don't get
Also,
any bonuses
techni-
from Forge Domain, do you?
No. Well, no, I do. That's why I'm at the 22. So actually,
You take
no,
14 points of slashing damage as each of the guys around you are trying to cut into you. Only 2 of them actually manage to cut into the armor, or like they slash you across the face.
Cool.
And
Also,
the one.
technically, attunements are knowledge, and so actually the ghost wouldn't have access to my sunblade.
I would say you had it out and active, and fuck your rule loring.
Okay.
Can you blame him?
I know.
I
he's
literally
doing
can't do
the best.
anything.
The
I
captain is
justify
literally
character
looking
hard
around.
thinking.
Oh, fuck them. And he's aiming out. That's a 13 plus 4. So the captain is going to fire that shot off. That is going to be a hit.
Alright, so how much was
And
it?
that is
14?
going to be a plus 4. Goes to a 13.
Please don't
The
kill the
hags are
cleric. We need him.
He's not aiming for the cleric. He's aiming for the hags.
Oh,
And he's
good.
seen one in the back that looks pretty injured. 5 plus 3.
The
So
crew is
that
not alone,
is-
Overlord.
You watch as this hag just gets shot up and just dead to the ground.
Oh, I was gonna kill
Cool.
that one.
You watch as he's desperately trying to reload his gun after firing that one shot off. It's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shit! Get up, everyone! And the other crew members are just going to try and rush up here now. So I'm just going to put them all blep, blep, and blep.
I fell into the ocean. I'm literally a drowned rat.
Yeah, you are a very wet girl. Alistair, it's now your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna take a shot at this one.
Yes, there is a ballista on the bow, Overlord Phantom, but they can't turn it inward to fire.
Although that would be cool.
It would have been cool to shoot it at that hag because she's standing in front of it.
You're aiming at which hag?
That one.
Okay. Also, I'll say because the concentration requires all 3 hags, polymorph is dropped.
Oh God!
The spells they can cast is requiring a coven of 3 at minimum.
If you wanna
So,
overreact anymore
now
from
that
me,
one
I'm
of them
gonna
is
do
gone,
it,
It's
spell
fun to
drops.
overreact.
So Delmar, you're back. Alistair, that's a definite hit on that hag, and also that's a Colossus Slayer bonus as well, because she's already been in.
Pop. I believe I get that once a turn.
It is once a turn, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. Is it still up?
Still up.
Oh, shit, I thought it was more damage than that. Okay, second one.
That's a definite hit. Still up.
Fuck. He's got a lot more health than I realised.
Yeah, these things are a tough little thing. You shoot 2 arrows, and they manage to sink all the way through the shoulder, and the actual tip of the arrows are coming out the other end.
Okay, I'm going to then move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30.
Okay, you move up to there. It's fine. You do take an attack of opportunity. I'm just going to say, Buckley, you are right. As much as I might not try to say it, you are right. So literally the ghost is going to try and punch with you.
Yay!
What's your strength without the gauntlets?
Strength without the gauntlets, I believe is. Oh shit!
Didn't you say attuned items still work?
No.
Yeah.
No.
To be
Attuned
fair,
items
they
are
shouldn't
technically
work.
not.
They shouldn't work. So the gauntlets wouldn't work, or the gauntlets or the belt he has. I'm not sure which one you have.
Belt.
And the blade doesn't work.
I think I have a 14.
Okay, that's still not gonna hit Alistair. Alistair, literally, Buckley's blade doesn't work. Just drops it and just swings at you as you try to pass, and just boom off of his armor.
Yay! Rune Ring.
Okay, it's now Buckley's turn. Buckley, you're gonna do something you have not done in a very long time. You're gonna try and punch people. He's gonna roll a d20 plus 2. I'm gonna do that twice because actually no, you only. Yeah, you wouldn't even do it with your offhand. You're just gonna do one punch at the
Well,
guy
I
you've
only
already.
get one attack. Clerks don't
You
get two
miss
attacks.
the guy that you sank your blade into before. Just go yeah, as he goes. "Ah!" This heavily armored individual swinging wildly at him,
With a pink mustache.
and at that point you just
Well,
feel
it's
the
just now
boat.
starting to grow back.
You guys just feel the boat shift slightly.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
So that new
As up
rampage
comes
move
Queen
is good,
Kong.
yeah?
That hook is just right back up with her, and she's looking at you, Delmara. And she's trying to swing across your face with it. And I'm sorry, she should not have been able to reckless attack you earlier. That is
That's
my
fine.
mistake.
That's
So
fine.
it's gonna be a
It's in the-
normal
it's in the
attack roll.
past. With disadvantage!
Why? Oh,
Because my cloak in displacement!
I can miss it then.
It works!
That's the first attack, so now I'm gonna roll for the second attack with the hook.
Shit. It's still a
Say that
disadvantage.
hits you.
It's still a disadvantage because I didn't get hit.
That's a 22.
If only you had my armor class.
You take 16 points of piercing damage. You come back.
Uncanny
And
dodge.
just okay, you take 8 points of slashing damage as she tries to swing this across your face. Your cheek, you're just from like your temple down to your cheek and chin, just gets slished straight through. It's now this coating of crimson just down your face. You can feel the hot warmth in your face as adrenaline's rushing through your system. It is now your turn.
I'm having a very bad day! And I turn and I just wail on this hag.
You don't have advantage.
No, not
It's a
at
good
that
thing
angle.
we're at sea.
At that angle, I don't get advantage. But I do get my sneak attack, which is good.
You do get sneak attack, yes.
Yep, I clicked the wrong thing, but it's fine.
Okay.
I meant to click the cutlass.
Okay, so features shouldn't work either, so Sentinel will not occur.
Fantastic! I'm gonna disengage.
I'm just saying that because she was about to stab at you again.
You did the wrong thing. You wanted to use your cuts.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'll use the damage for the cutlass. This is the one I meant to use.
Well, that was still would have hit anyway, so that's
Okay.
7 points of slashing and fire damage. Now add your sneak. That's, ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Okay, so that's 22 points of damage. You just stab straight through the... You managed to get her through the throat, and she's like... As it's still up. Barely, but it's still there.
Oh my god.
Stab
These
it again.
things are not
Don't
weak.
disengage.
I want to disengage. I'm standing next to Grunt. I'm a disengage.
Go before you.
I'm disengaging and I'm coming over here. Whoops. I'm going over there. Whoop, whoop.
God damn it, Core. I don't
Damn you,
have
Core.
time for your goddamn puns today.
Okay. This ghost is now going to focus on you again, Core.
This is why I love having Core around.
Okay.
I want to give it advantage just for that shitty pun. that was a natural one!
Put armor effective.
Okay. At this point, the ghosts look out towards you all. Their hair rises up behind them as the wind picks up and just out this baleful. "Ah!" I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, do I have to make
Any of this relevant to being?
Actually, yes, you also need to do it.
Oh.
Does anyone have anything against being frightened?
I'm frightened of it.
I demand a reroll because you rolled mine.
Nope. Okay. Anyway.
Oh,
what's
shit.
that? Yay.
That's funny.
Okay.
So, Alistair, you are frightened. Roll me a d4.
You used to have advantage a bit against being frightened.
Delmara, you're looking at Alistair. You begin seeing wrinkles build on his face, and his hair slightly goes older as he ages by 10 years.
My
You
vanity!
fail the DC by 5 or more. You rolled an 8, DC's 13.
You've just added 10 years to my life. To my. I've got to
It should have
change
been
my
40,
age
I'm guessing.
now. I've actually got to change my
You
character's
gotta
age.
change your character's age
You
on
have
your
to
character
change
sheet.
your character's age. How old are you now?
You're now 36.
I'm more annoyed about that than anything.
Also, I'm
36
guessing
years
if he had
old.
gotten a 4, it would have been 40 years, and he would have been dead.
No,
Possible. Oh,
he's a half-elf.
oh yeah.
Half-elves will live quite comfortably into their 100th year onward. About 110, you're getting old.
Right. Okay.
It's a good
So
thing I
he
didn't roll
would've-
a 4 then.
Yes.
So yeah, get lucky is only 10. Also, I think I
Very
can fix
upset
that.
about
Maybe.
this.
Actually, can I fix that? I wonder. I mean, I
It's
have
not
to
marked
get...
down as a spell or anything similar. It's just a, hey, guess what?
Well, no. I mean, as in...
No, greater restoration doesn't work, shut up.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Old man
Actually,
alley.
let me check. Hang on. Oh!
There's a reason.
Greater restoration does work!
Oh, yeah.
Something that-
Hey!
something that can reverse it, but has to be cast within 24 hours.
Ooh, make sure you get on that.
He's got a lot of people to save when he goes back to consciousness.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
as soon as the
technically-
ghost leaves, I gotta revivify like 2 people. I gotta fucking heal everybody.
Anyway, I have to go back to people.
Respect your elders.
I told you, Greater Restoration heals basically everything.
Yeah. That's fair.
Except
Right, let me
gunshots.
just check really quick, because the hags have had enough. One of them is dead. The other 2 now look, and like with their focused gaze together. Alistair, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not touching anything. Do you want to change?
DC 11.
Also one.
I know, right?
Okay, you feel as if all the energy of your body nearly falls out at once, but you manage to resist the effect. You do not drop to 0 hit points from the death gaze of
Oh
the hag.
shit!
I do not like hags.
I don't like him either. That's why I'm trying very hard to kill this one.
Damn
But
it, if only I was a level 6 ranger. These are fiends, technically.
No, they're not fiends.
They're
See
dead.
hags?
They're
They're
types of
fae.
fae.
Oh.
I'd
That's
read up
stupid.
on that one.
Think they are fae?
No, they aren't. It's right there.
They're fae.
Medium fey, chaotic evil.
Must be green hags then.
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
yeah, there are. I know the type of hag you're thinking of. There are undead hag. You are correct. Or no, fiendish hags. You are correct. Night hag. That's it. The night hag's the fiendish one. Because they're the one that goes to hells with souls. Like, hello, I'm gonna take your soul because I'm a bitch. All right. These guys are running out of spells to do. They are gonna work together though, and Delmar make a wisdom saving throw. Like as they're glaring at him, they both point a finger towards you.
Oh Oh god, I hate wisdom saves. Woo!
You feel a very similar paralytic effect almost wash over you, but you shrug it off as whole person does
Also,
not
yeah,
take
Green
effect.
Hag is Fae.
A whole
Okay.
person, that's not the worst thing in the world.
Whole person's not too
Shimmer,
bad.
back to you.
That ghost is still next to me, right?
Yes.
Technically, all three ghosts are still next to you. Because technically, you're here, and this you're there.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
fair enough.
I'm just
I will
saying!
slap you.
I'm just saying!
Quiet. You're a ghost. You can't narrate. Pack it in.
Aw,
Christmas past.
he's not having a good session either.
They're ghosts. They're meant to be bastards.
I fucking hate this game.
Why do you keep coming back then?
Don't say that just because
No,
you're
you as a
losing.
person.
I'm gonna cast a level
Because I'm
3
salty.
Scorching Ray
Okay, this
and
is a
aim at both of the.
This is a
Sorry, what?
disadvantage. You have someone in melee with you.
Yeah, but he can't hit me.
No, it can hit you. It's in
Exactly.
melee. It can hit you in melee. It can make a melee attack. Something is harrying you in melee. That's what the thing.
That's how the mechanic works.
These are all made at disadvantage.
But ghosts aren't real.
There's a banshee right over here in GM tools. Do you want me to get it out? Do you?
I mean, if
I
you want
will
to.
banshee you.
More
No.
experience.
No.
Are you
I will
kidding me?
banshee
My next
you
turn comes
so
up, I can drop
hard.
a single target. I will boundary
Banshees are real, ghosts aren't.
I will kill you. Make a decision, motherfucker, or you lose your turn.
I'm gonna, yeah, do what I'm
As
trying to
this
do.
godly finger is pointing down at you from the heavens, going, "Do something."
I'm gonna hit both of the hags with a ray each.
Okay, these are all made at disadvantage. Okay, no crits, but they do all hit. Let me check something real quick. So, is that 2 rays to each, yeah?
First two to left, first two to right, or second two to right.
Okay. You all watch as he just flurries out his fingers, his four fingers on one hand, like hiding away the thumb, and each one from the tip out goes a ray from each. You watch as both hags just immediately immolate and just scream out aloud as they begin crumpling to the ground, both dead. Now I don't feel bad. I might actually bring out the Banshee. Who knows?
The
Yes.
fight's not over yet.
Yeah, you still gotta do a grunt and Buckley. Good luck getting them.
I hate this game.
Shit, now there's nothing in between me and Grunt again.
Except
And
the
I
small
guess
grunt
that ends
part.
my turn.
Why does everything
wanna do anything
keep
else
hiding
with your turn?
behind, keep going?
I don't have anything else to do right now.
Okay. These guys are literally just gonna swarm Buckley.
Yeah.
Buckley, let's see. I'm gonna
Knock
make
me out.
Buckley make an athletics check. As they all are just trying to grapple him. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll. You know what? I'm just gonna roll 3 times and say that it's with advantage. Let's see. That's a natural 1. That's a 14. That doesn't beat it. That's a 12. That doesn't beat it. Natural 20. One guy grabs your arm and manages to try and hold you there.
Yay.
That's an 11. And that's a 16. 2 of them managed to grab both your arms. Currently, this is Infinity War. You are Thanos. 6 people are just on you, trying to hold you and pin you down, and you're just like, ah. You're being restrained by 6 of them, whilst the captain with the reloaded pistol is now going to aim at Grunt again.
Material. I don't have material components to use it. It's a good spell, but I can't use it.
That does not hit Grunt. That 18 does. So that is 6 points of piercing damage to Grunt. And that's their turns. Alistair, you're back up.
Wait a second.
What?
At any point have we picked up any holy water?
What
I
a
have
question!
only
What a
one.
question to ask. Apparently Buckley has them.
It's only one vial, but
You don't know where it is on his person as well.
No, I don't. Anyway.
I will say that if you guys do the rule of, you know, in a turn, if you do 30 points of damage in a single turn, I'll say that if you're doing it non-lethally, you can attempt to subdue one of your party members as a rule for this moment.
I don't know if I could do it with Swift Death. I've got piercing and slashing, but I don't really do
the key word in there is death.
Don't really know
Swift
if I can
Death,
apply that
Swift Death,
for
I
a
don't think you can do
non-lethal.
that non-lethally.
Can I do a non-lethal attack?
Can I non-lethally
Can I use
cleft
this
him in
oath-slaying
twain?
weapon to not slay oathfully?
yeah.
I'm thinking just shucking him back in the water. If I'm honest.
Oh, that worked really well last time.
He gave us some time.
It also knocked me overboard.
You're not attached to him
Well, this
anymore.
time- Grunt's a she.
Whatever.
You want to try and push Grunt back in?
Basically.
Okay, 2 athletic checks from you. I'm gonna make 2 for Grunt.
2?
Only needs
Well, you're
one,
gonna
she's on the
2
edge.
attacks
She's
to
right on
push
the
her.
edge.
Alright, well, let's see. This is a normal roll.
The one that I saw in the book was you can substitute an attack to make contested athletics checks to push 5 feet.
There you go. There's Grunt's side of it. Make your athletics check.
Ah!
Succeeded on the first one.
Hmm?
You said it's one attack.
Yeah, I've done one attack, so
So one attack means one shot.
Oh no, the first one, that 17 to 16 is Buckley's being
Yeah.
grappled.
Oh, sorry.
yeah. So
And 19 is Grunt.
Enjoy
So
it.
another athletics check from you
I'ma
and
try
from
again.
Grunt.
that's much better.
Hey.
Got a foothold on the
This
second.
time you push, but she manages to hold her heels, and you just go underneath and get her by the hip. Like just by the hips and by the ribs and up. And you just use that momentum of kicking up, and up you go. And in she goes.
We have a
You
few
just
moments.
you
before
see
she climbs
her trying to
back up.
claw out at you before she goes bloop in the drink.
Right. We need to detain Buckley, and then we'll deal with the raging
There's
beast that's climbing
currently-
the ship.
There's currently 6 people working on it, trying to restrain Buckley.
Unless you
Oh
can
yeah,
beat
this
him.
guy would have
I
gotten
mean,
up on
I
his
could
turn,
probably do it. I did it to you.
and he's also trying to help restrain him. Delmara, any attacks against Buckley, because he's being restrained to this much, I'm gonna treat as a crit. But
Knock me the
He's
fuck
got
out.
a-
I would
basically-
definitely succeed in that case.
Buckley, oh actually no, I'm gonna roll just 1 check. That's gonna be all these guys trying to go up against Buckley, and Buckley's gonna make an athletics with disadvantage because he's got 7 people. Buckley is being restrained currently by 7 people going, what the fuck's wrong with him?
Time up.
They're just holding him on all sides.
Oh, actually, yeah.
It's basically Infinity War side. You got 2 people to 2 arms, 2 guys to the legs, just digging him in the back of the legs, trying to make him buckle. One of them is just holding his head, just trying to like pull him by the back. Just literally, he's a big man. These guys are big enough people, but still, he's one burly bastard now. You realize compared to everyone else, and it's just trying to just restrain.
When Buckley's next to Grunt, it's very easy to forget that he is also a huge man.
Yes,
Also,
he's like
how many
6'8", isn't he?
I think he's taller than that.
Fucking, I'm 6'8",
Yeah.
300 pounds.
He's a big guy. You're talking about like 7 guys trying to grab Kane and pin that motherfucker down. Good luck.
Right.
Yeah, no, like my
Well,
literal
to be fair-
inspiration was fucking
Braum from League of
Braum.
Legends.
yeah. Like
Alistair.
Alistair, how tall are you?
You feel the water, you hear the water being cut from down below. She is throwing the hook up at you.
Oh, you should have moved away from the edge.
No, I kind of saw this coming.
That's a 22 to hit.
No, we'd still hit even if I did have my shield. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, make a strength saving throw because she's about to take you down.
I'm good with them in theory.
You anchor yourself in. Alright, gonna make an athletics check for Grunt to pull you in. Yeah, no, it doesn't do it.
You just outstrength Grunt.
The hook is in
strong.
your arm. The hook is in your bicep, and you just feel it pulling, but you wrap it around, you put your heels to the side of the boat. The boat tilts. But Alistair is just holding for dear life. Alistair, as you're looking down, you see fins maybe about 100 feet out in the dark coming closer and closer. There's a lot of blood in the water.
Not my fault.
You mentioned sharks.
You were the one who made me fall in.
You mentioned sharks.
You were the one who made me fall in.
Megalodon.
Not my fault.
It's not a megalodon.
Not my fault.
A megalodon would not fit in this area. We're talking about something the size of a fucking whale. That's not
Yeah.
fitting in this area.
It is not my
Damar,
fault.
you're up.
It's not my fault that I fell in the ocean with a bloody hook in my side.
It was hilarious though.
Both
Dude,
literally
I'm
and
gonna fuck out
figuratively
now.
a bloody hook. Damara.
Do something.
I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna try and knock Buckley out like I did before.
Yay!
This is an attack with advantage.
The butt of the sword. Wow! What did I
That does
roll?
not hit.
I rolled like a
Three.
3 and a
3
2.
to 2.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Offhand.
That's better.
21. That will hit Buckley, I believe.
Yes, because my class thing's not on.
That is 21 points of bludgeoning damage. Just whack in the side of the head. Not enough.
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
kind of let you get away with 25, but like,
Yeah.
I did
I'm
set the
at,
DC
like,
at 30
31 health,
originally.
but okay.
Okay, I'll say if you get hit with another one like that, let's say if you're under a certain threshold that I'd like to claim them all, like, yeah, it makes sense that at this moment, that much damage is enough to take you out.
That's fine, that's fine. I guess I'll stay there. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
I want to be such an asshole because horrifying vision doesn't seem to have a, like, how many times you can use it thing.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can
those
bash
who
it
succeed are immune to the effect. Okay. So, I could use it again. And a lot of guys are about to get older.
Ooh.
Let's just use the Withering Torch first on Shimmer. That's a 7.
Wow, this thing just cannot hit Shimmer.
I told you ghosts aren't
I'll
real.
tell you what, I'm gonna do this for the sake of it. We'll make this a
His legs are
rechargeable.
too strong. I can't touch him.
We'll just make this a 1d6 to like roll, and if it rolls a 6, it recharge. Nope. Horrifying Visage does not recharge. All the hags are dead, so don't worry about them. Shimmer, you're up. We got about 7 people watching today. Good vibes.
Ooh, hi
What do
everyone.
I want to cast at this ghosty ghost?
Welcome to the misery that is blood and sand. Our epic voyage through deserts, swamps, and mountains.
And
the sea.
ocean.
It's
Okay,
dangerous,
I'm
boy.
going to cast a second level magic missile. Actually, I'm going to burn one of my sorcerer points and cast it twice. I'm putting 4 into, actually 6 into the ghost and 2 into Buckley.
Okay.
Yay!
Does Magic Missile have a limit to the level you can cast it at?
No. I can
Some
cast it at
do,
my
that's what
level
I'm
I want.
Also,
Yeah.
I completely forgot to change my light to blue. Because we're in the fucking ocean.
Oh, because that's the biggest problem. If you changed it to blue, everything would have gone.
Okay, roll your magic
boring.
missiles then.
Actually, yeah, probably would.
6 at the ghost.
Hold on a second.
And I'd say just roll 64 plus 6, and then roll 2d4 plus 2, and we know which ones go to which then. Nice. Buckley, take 12 points. As you just like, ow, ow.
Just
Buckley
go
is literally
down.
just being dragged down. Buckley's a tough son of a bitch. You guys have known this from traveling with him. The ghost picked the hardest bastard to go into aside from Grunt.
I mean, to be fair, if there's anybody you don't want to go down right away, it is the cleric.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have technically
Ghost still up.
66 health, but
I am going to move
Blue, that's the best use of that set I've ever seen.
there.
Okay, there's going to be another reactionary attack on you. That's a 24 to hit. You take
That hit me?
17 points of necrotic.
No, no, ghosts are real.
they broke in my belief system.
Necromancy is real. That's somebody else doing it. That ghost obviously fake. It's a loser.
Alistair, you're up. Actually, yeah, everyone's just restraining Buckley as much as they can. The captain literally just reloaded the last few pistol shots and is just aiming down, waiting for Grunt to try and crawl back up.
The ship is listing very badly.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Let go?
The master's just going,
I mean, maybe.
well, you can't really because it's in your arm.
Oh, yeah.
It's use your action to pop it out. So, what do?
I wouldn't advise going in the ocean.
Nah, I wouldn't either. I'm gonna attempt to do the stupid, and I'm gonna try and pull Grunt up.
Do you have the strength for that?
I'm strong-ish. I got 16.
Make an athletics check then, and we'll contest it against Grunt to see if you can pull her up.
I think he's gonna do hers. It's not mine.
So many character sheets.
Athletics is good, just not Grunt good.
That's a 19 for you. You guys watch as Alistair just goes, yeah! And with all the energy he has in one big swoop, you watch his Grunt is in the air.
What did I just watch?
And on top of every crew member, on top of Buckley, boom! You just ram her down.
That's the momentum of the entire ship has just gone. Doosh.
Look at what I caught!
Yeah.
She must be that big!
All the crew members are down, and
Big
Buckley's
fish,
down
little fish,
currently.
cardboard box.
Basically, Grunt just piled on in the worst way. Alistair, you still got a hook in your arm.
Caught her.
I'll say you could have
Hook,
used
line,
one of
and
your...
sinker.
You're bleeding.
Profusely.
Is Grunt falling on me enough to knock me out?
Make a Constitution saving throw. DC. Yeah, you just see like 200 pounds, like 250, 60, 70 pounds of woman just coming. Whoop. You just go. Out cold. You're gone.
How much bludgeoning damage does Grunt do? Is that like
Wait.
3d12?
Goliath.
You know what's worse? I would actually say Grunt would have. How much health do you have left, Buckley?
19.
Okay. I'd say roll 3d6 Alistair.
Can I add this to my character sheet?
Can you add Grunt to your weapon section?
No, you can't. Because Grunt will add you to hers. I'll beat this motherfucker with another motherfucker. Everyone takes 6 points of damage as there's now a Grunt on top of them. Ah, why? The captain was shooting her in the air, but literally was just like, stop, pause, watching this. That's a lot of woman. Slam it. Fucking hell.
Is Grunt really only 250 pounds?
God bless you for using that emoji, AJ. I don't know what Grunt's weight is. I actually have to check because she's a big woman. Where is she? Grunt the Valkyrie. Bio.
A lot.
Doesn't have it down.
Is this
Doesn't
our,
have it down.
Is this our new attack? It's called the Fishbowl Special.
Buckley,
I'm wondering-
it's now your turn. I'm gonna have you just. I'm just gonna roll it to 20.
Because I'm 290.
Fuck off, Ghost.
You just try to punch someone, but your arm that you're trying to punch with is under Grunt. It's just like, yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm knocked out.
Oh yeah, you're knocked out. Never mind. You're just going. Eh. The ghost actually comes out of you.
Yay!
And then repossesses you.
No.
It doesn't work like that.
It
We need
doesn't.
to make a new type of ghost called a mortgage. Just repossesses people.
Speaking of
I'll leave
possessing
now.
people, I'm just gonna roll a d20 and add 1 for one of the sailors.
What are those called bailiffs?
the ghost possesses one of the
It's
sailors. You just watch as it enters into this sailor here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, he'll be easy to punch out.
That's
well,
his turn.
looks like I'm going to have to throw him in the ocean as well.
Is this going to turn
Grunt
into me?
gets up with the hook, with a lot of injured sailors around her. Ooh.
I have a hook.
Would Grunt not?
Alistair? Oh yeah, your hook!
Why do both of us keep having this problem of actually not taking the hook out?
Alistair, make a strength save. Make a strength check. Athletic check, yes, thank you.
You're about to-
English, I can use that word!
You're about to end
Also-
up in the drink.
Wouldn't
I've done
Grunt
very well
also
on
be
athletics
given
checks
the
so
same
far.
option of being possibly knocked out.
You're KO'd. The
What?
guys are not.
Please,
Okay,
if I won again!
Alistair, entirely fed up with this, Grunt walks over people, steps on the guy who has the ghost in him, and does the WWE equivalent of the Big Show step over, and you just feel like blood spurt out of him as the ghost pops out. He's now KO'd. Just literally gets popped out of him like squeezed, like a toothpaste with a bit of goop. Blip. Yeah, it's now. Let's see. She's now going to just make an athletics check with you to try and grapple you. Out of sheer frustration, like the ghost is like, I want to get you. Stop resisting.
I'm going to get you.
Let's see, half movement to get up from here. She has 5 feet of movement left. Make an athletics check, Alistair.
Oh no.
She only needs to move 5 feet. Gravity will do the rest.
Oh no.
She brings you in the drink.
I told you were going over.
Fuck.
But
for helping.
Wouldn't Grunt have the same option to be knocked out? In the terms of literally just now taking that damage?
Which the individuals, yeah. They're being crushed, knocked out, whatever it takes.
I'm talking about with Grunt though.
Grunt, yes, no one's taking the option to do it. But Alistair, you're in the water. Your eyes are clearing. Grunt's holding you. There's something big in the water.
Oh!
Dun,
I don't want to
dun,
back
dun, 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 dun. It will go at the end of the initiative order.
I really wish
Tamara,
you
you're up.
I don't know what to do.
You don't know there's a shark.
I don't know there's a shark, but I have seen Alistair go over for the second time.
You saw him get out easily enough last time.
Uh,
And there's a ghost in
Buckley's-
front of you that keeps possessing people.
that's true. Annoyingly, there's nobody near it, but yeah, I'm probably gonna go and attack the ghost.
I mean, I'm also knocked out.
You're fine.
You can take another hit.
You'll wake up in a turn. So yeah, I'm gonna just go.
So what happens if the ghost possesses a shark?
You're all in trouble unless you get out of the water.
Go sharks!
Well, I imagine the ghost is gonna do the exact same thing with the shark as the shark was intending to do anyway.
That's
it just might
fair.
dive down with you.
Right, well, I'm attacked a ghost.
you
Annoyingly,
attacked a-
annoyingly, I'm not gonna get my sneak attack, but there we
You
go.
do.
Oh yeah, of
You
the person.
He's pointing the gun at it going, ah! Okay, that's fucked up. Stop getting in my crew members!
I'm gonna let that one
Thank you,
pass.
stabby attack.
So if
Oh,
the
that
ghost
was
possesses
abysmal.
a shark, does it lose swim proficiency?
Shut up, no, you shut up. That's not a proficiency, shut up. This is 5th edition, proficiency doesn't exist. The first attack does hit.
Oh, it does? Oh, wow.
So that was 26. That's magical weapons. That's 16. Delmar, with the 2 strikes, you just stab into the ghost. Goes, ah! Let's see, 29. Yeah, 39. 45 points of damage. Is that what you did? Don't know how much health the ghost has.
Was it 49?
No, 45. You did 45. It has 45 health. It hasn't been touched yet. You just went, nope!
AJ, get out.
AJ, please stay. AJ, please stay. That was wonderful. I'll just get you Coxcon in the dungeons. I'ma get you!
If I die, can I be on a shirt?
Speaking of Coxcon, shop at Game Tea.
She has my soul on contract. Let's see, Damar, is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna stay there.
Last ghost is gonna move up here and attempt to possess the captain.
Shit.
9.
Natural 1.
Lol.
No, not good.
Ghost is in the captain.
Save.
Oh, yeah.
Captain has a gun.
Shit!
Ghost is in the captain.
I just turn and look at him and I just go, oh, for fuck's sake.
It points the gun at you.
But it has disadvantage.
It might. You don't know.
I mean, to be fair, last time somebody tried to shoot me at point blank range, they totally missed.
With a shotgun.
Exactly, that makes it even more funny.
While you were in a fucking casket.
That makes it even more funny.
Sea hags are dead. Shimmer, you're up.
Punch him.
Look at the face lines up with the cat.
I know.
Abe.
That's what
Hello.
It's like, nah.
Hello.
What do I want to cast?
Just punch him.
I don't like people pointing guns at me.
You can't just sock him out.
Yeah.
Gore's pretty strong.
Funnily enough, it won't get the blood frenzy, but it can still breathe on the water because that's just something it naturally has. It
You know
doesn't
what's
get its. Don't worry, it doesn't get its +3 to perception checks, guys.
I'm gonna
Maybe he won't
just
see me.
smack him with me staff.
Okay.
I mean, on the
You
plus
just
side,
go, yeah.
on the plus side, it's my blood that's in the water.
Right to now.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
but there is now 2 people in the water. That'll hit the captain. You just hit him in the head. He looks annoyed at you. Okay, so the crew members are going to go first. They all proceed to get up, looking at Buckley as if he's confused, not knowing that another ghost just went into the captain because it went through a wall to do it. So like, is it over?
Nope.
And they start looking over. They look over the side. Oh shit! That's a shark! It harpoons! They'll just begin shouting out loudly. This one move over here. Move out of your way, you see what a bitch. They all get harpoons. How far away is it? Okay, this is all going to be a disadvantage, but it's going to be 7 harpoons fucked at the shark.
That's
That's
alright.
with disadvantage. So that was a 20 and a 1. You know, I'm just going to go. So let's see. First guy
Wow.
misses. Wait, what's the shark's AC? Shark's AC is. Yeah, no. Just bounces off the hide with the first one. Second one bounces off as well.
Jesus.
Third one bounces off. Fourth one bounces off.
I'm rubber,
Sixth.
you're glue.
Fifth one actually hits it. Sinks in. The 7 points of bludgeoning. Bludgeoning, piercing. And the third one misses as well. And the 7th one misses. Literally, all these harpoons just bounce off the hide of this thing and into the water around. Only one really sinking in.
Okay, Shimmer, well, that's in the water, so you're more than welcome to try and set it on fire.
I can.
Technically, he can.
Alistair. Da-dun. Da-dun. Actually, Alistair, how much health do you have left?
71.
What's your total? Max.
93.
So, how much health is that you're missing?
22.
Yeah.
Okay, you're more injured than Grunt is. You're bleeding more. Hello. Taste good. You just watch this massive thing just swim straight at you with this lightning speed, jaws out. What's your AC?
At the moment, 19.
I rolled an 18, as you see.
Whew.
And that's its only attack. You managed to raise up. You literally have that like awkward B-movie Jaws thing of like, nah, Get swinging your shield and your sword and trying to like bat it away. It's now your turn. There's a shark an inch from your face and a sociopath who's probably more terrifying.
I'm gonna use my Fey presence.
Okay.
I'm a charm a shark. Where the fuck is it?
Is there any requirements to intelligence for this charm?
Okay, it's not Delmar, it's me. It's a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Does it require the creature to have a certain intelligence to be charmed?
I shall read it to you. Your patron bestows upon you the ability to project the beguiling and fearsome presence of the Fae. As an action, you cause each creature in a 10-foot cube originating from you to make a Wisdom saving throw against your Warlock spell save DC. Creatures that fail the save are charmed or frightened of you, your choice, until the end of your next turn. Once you use it, you can't use it until you finish short rest.
Got a little heart there because he's not charmed by you. He's now your best buddy. Look at the shark as I looks at you for this moment, and his entire body just turns.
Charmed or frightened?
I want Grunt to make one as well.
Okay.
Each creature within 10 feet.
Oh!
Wisdom saving throw for the Goliath.
Never mind!
It looks, he goes, bitch.
I'm gonna make
Actually,
the
let me
shark
check
fear me.
real quick on something.
Oh yeah, the ghost could make Grunt talk.
Hang on, let
Ghost
me
have
check
to make
something
one
here.
too?
No. No effect can affect the ghost while it's inside, except turn undead.
Okay. Oh look, he's got a little
let's
heart
see.
on him.
Because he's charmed.
No, frightened. Run away!
You chose frightened.
Oh, you chose to
Fear
fight
me.
it.
Fear me. That's more
Hang on.
sensible than charming the shark.
So technically, I have to re-roll that
Hello?
because it doesn't use Grunt's wisdom.
Yeah, it uses
Okay.
What's the DC? 16?
16.
The ghost is in Grunt and is terrified of you, frightened of you, because I just rolled a 14. So it's scared of you. Meh. And Alistair, you've never seen any part of Grunt ever look afraid, but in this moment, this mirage appears around you. You just have these gills and these massive fangs, and you can just feel your ears as if they're just reaching out like this large fish-like creature going at them. This inaudible just vibration of noise and sound from you just freaks both of them out quite clearly. Shark turns the absolute fuck around,
Good.
but it can't run away yet.
Excellent.
I'm going to
Buckley
swim.
is KO'd, so he's not bleeding out. It's Grunt's turn.
I'm going to swim up to the boat first and I'm going to grab hold of it.
Okay. Grunt can't make an attack roll. Instead, it's just going to do her best to swim away.
This is why I grabbed the boat.
Okay, you got the boat. Oh, you still have the hook!
He still hasn't unhooked himself.
Okay,
Ghost wants
make
to
an
get away.
athletics
You're
check
gonna
to
have to leave.
hold on for dear life. I'm gonna make Grunt make this with disadvantage, because Grunt is currently struggling in
Well,
water.
yeah, she would be. She has got the frightened debuff, and she's frightened of Alistair.
It's the first time you'll ever roll a 21 in your athletics.
Yeah.
You just hold Grunt. You just feel your arm being pulled, and you look at everyone around you, kind of like, "Oh shit!" And they're all trying to reach down to help grab you to pull her in.
This is
Damar,
the
it's your
most
turn.
moments I've ever had.
Ah!
How many rounds have passed?
2 minutes.
Several.
I'd say close to 8 rounds.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That
I-
other ghost is probably not going to come back. Let's be real.
I'm going to try and knock out the captain because
No,
nobody
that's
else has
not what I'm
noticed
caring
yet.
about.
Okay. Make the attack roll.
I'm going to go over there.
Flank. Yeah, that's fine.
That'll
That does
do.
hit, and you have a sneak attack person next to you. You just go.
Douche!
Boom! Straight in the square of the head. Just boom. It collapses down.
I thought I
Is
already
that
knocked
your
out
turn?
the captain.
No, you didn't. You hit him, but he
Huh.
wasn't KO'd. Now he's KO'd.
Fair enough.
Is that your turn?
Offhand attack to attack the ghost when it pops out.
It chooses to pop out on its bonus action when it ends.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
let me check.
No,
Let me
it's-
check. Hang on. Hang on.
The ghost leave grunts.
Until it drops to 0. So yes, it would now pop out.
Offhand
It's
attack.
0 or unconscious, it comes out. So offhand attack at it. Okay, with the dagger of venom. Neat. That's 7 points of piercing damage. Nice.
If the ghost is afraid of me though, and Grunt isn't, and the ghost wants to move as far away from me as possible, if it's still got movement left, would it leave his body to get away from me?
In theory?
Yes!
Technically, it did.
It
In
would.
theory, yeah.
It did. It will. Yeah, it will. No, you know what? You're right. You will.
'Cause
Grunt is now no longer possessed as the
Thank
ghost
God.
gets out.
Nemo's gonna be
Gets
so
out.
proud of me.
The ghost gets out and tries to flee.
Yeah, because the other ghost did that.
So Grunt is gonna fucking punch the ghost.
That sounds about right. Actually.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Fucking-
Actually, you know what? No, Grunt would probably still have hell on her back.
Uh,
Gonna reach for hell and just gonna stab at it.
You know what? In hindsight, I'm pretty glad that we got that hook.
That's 9 points of piercing damage. Grunt is not raging. The ghost is alive still.
oh, God damn it.
One!
On top of the ship. And I
Fucking
fucking
one!
Would
What health?
Grunt activate the thing? It's a
Which-
lightning. It's a lightning javelin, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but you'd lose
No.
it.
In water.
That's it's doing a melee attack with it. Because you can use a melee attack javelin.
Oh right, okay. Never mind.
It's not going lightning bolt. Because that's an action using item thing. Action using item thing! This ghost bravely.
Just throw a dagger
This
at it and fuck
ghost
something.
Sir Robins the fuck away.
I will when it's my turn.
We're- I'm just gonna say this ghost is out of the combat, so I'm just going to move it to the GM layer. This other ghost is going to try to possess someone else. Because it's literally only way it's gonna stay corporeal right now. Actually, it's gonna disengage and go straight up. It
This-
goes up.
This fight is
20
now becoming a game of whack-a-mole.
This ghost goes up into the air, about 10 feet, and then tries to fly away towards the shore. Wailing as she does. It gets about 30 feet. Whoop. Boop, she gets there. And for those wondering, by the way, all these things are the same level of, are all just a ship at the different levels of it. Lowest level, crew level and gear level, the most normal level, and the captain's quarters, and then the actual top of the ship itself as well is here. Damara, that's your turn. That's the ghost turn. Sea hags are long dead. Shimmer.
I'm gonna move there. And I'm going to do something all of you were expecting.
Immolation.
Where's he?
Yeah.
Immolation.
On the shark.
On the shark?
On the shark.
Where'd you move to? Ping yourself.
Under the ghost.
Oh, where the ghost
That's
is? Okay,
it.
I'll move the ghost. Yeah. Woo! Are you gonna motherfucker? The poor shark! This is expecting a meal! The poor shark!
Well,
It's just gonna...
it won't make this mistake again.
Is that once, or does that last for a while?
It stays on till it makes the saving throw.
It's
Okay.
it's like
So
it's a bit like
36.
napalm. It just sticks to you and keeps burning.
And it does not get extinguished by non-magical effects,
Yeah.
so water is doing fuck all.
It's literally burning to death
it
in
succeeds
water.
the second time. On the second roll, it does succeed, though. So it does not take it. But it gets the fuck out. And with that shark swimming off, Alistair coming back up, the hook being removed, Grunt pulling herself back up, all the crew just like with cutlasses out, looking so freaked out at her, and she's just like lowered head, very submissive, like raising her hands up, fully aware because she saw everything she did, and just like has her hands to the back of her head, and just down on her knees, just in a submissive pose. All the ghosts have either been driven off or dead. Shark's getting the fuck out. That's the end of the combat.
Whew, that was that was intense.
I suppose we can get the crew back.
Shit.
Buckley's still KO'd.
Well, fuck,
and
knocked out, so...
Well, I'm
You're
gonna use
currently
my
maybe
potions
only
to-
got about 3. I'd say you only got about 4 turns, or no, actually
No.
6 turns left before either one of those guys are unsavable with a Revivify.
I'm gonna use my one of my health potions then to get Buckley up since he's down on the ground.
Okay, you have 5 turns. Buckley, you are now conscious.
Revivify on... First, putting the guts back in, and then revivify.
Okay.
and then
Oh,
grabbing the
God.
head.
First
Okay,
bloody
make a
damage.
first roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier for the first one. That was for this guy.
What?
Just
D20.
a potion of healing. Then you just change that to 1. Nice. What a fight.
Ugh.
That's an 18.
Okay. The crewmate, the able-bodied sailor, Leon Rakam, is brought back. Guts put back into him and goes, what the fuck?
Calm down. Just 1 second. All right.
Holy
and now I'm
shit.
gonna get the head.
Wait.
Get the head. Get it. Try to quickly attach it and then cast Revivify.
Okay, roll another d20 then.
We're watching impromptu surgery.
That time it doesn't work. You have 1 more attempt, I'd say, and the DC's a bit higher.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking hate this game.
That's just how it works.
Can't
You're
save
desperately
everyone.
trying to, but a lot of damage has been done. It's difficult to put the head on steadily. The captain's daughter is still dead.
And I'll just cast Cure Wounds on the people that need healing.
Okay. Anyone? I'd say this is gonna go to the plebs first. They all just like come back from their near-death things.
Yeah, I mean it's only 6 people, but
Yeah.
I mean, for the crew, I'd give just mass heal word.
Okay, you do that for your party. We'll say a mass healing word for the crew then.
Yeah,
Unless you want to attempt to blow a divine intervention on this.
I don't
Can't
have access
yet.
to it.
Not
Has
yet.
it not been long enough?
It's
I
not
don't
been
know.
long enough.
Not been long.
Yeah,
Well.
and then so yeah, there.
How many days are left on that?
Probably about 4. No, I'd say about.
It's
I'd say about
really-
3 actually. I'd say
3
about 3.
days.
You watch
Really?
the captain is just walking up to Grunt and just has the gun out. She killed my fucking daughter. She killed my fucking daughter.
She was
didn't kill you.
possessed.
I'm gonna go up and try and disarm the gun.
You want to just try to take it off him?
Yeah.
Make a. What'll be a good one for this?
Sleight of hand? Or
You're not trying to do it subtly. You're trying
no,
to
I'm
like,
just
grab
trying to
his hand.
yeah, trying to get his hand, get the gun out of his hand.
Okay, make an intimidation check. We'll say you're like trying to grab it and like making eye contact with him.
14.
Okay. For the sake of this, I'm just going to make this a charisma check for him. I'm going to roll a d20 and that.
Shit.
Jesus. He's-
You try to grab the gun to look at him and say, "Fuck off."
You know what just
I'm gonna
happened.
get you.
I don't know where to step in at this point. Although Grunt's fairly submissive at this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
Grunt's.
can you do anything?
Grunt's fully aware of what she's done. She gutted somebody who just came out of their cabin in the middle of the night and ripped the head off the other one, which is the one that's not getting back up. He's just.
Nothing I can really do, to be honest.
The other crew members are like just like, lack of a better term, freaked out, and they're just like staying back out of this. It's not. They don't know what to do. If they say something wrong, they're thinking they're losing their jobs.
Can I make a diplomacy check to try to calm them down?
Wrong
Make a
edition.
persuasion check.
Okay,
Whatever.
alright.
Diplomacy check.
I'd say
I'm
make a
used to
persuasion
diplomacy.
check.
I'm sorry.
Of course, so old school.
I do not.
Just looks
Is that
around.
the look of wrestling?
Why am I rolling shit on charisma checks but rolling high on wisdom check?
Hmm.
I have an 18 charisma.
Yeah.
Looks out to all of you. That was. I know you. That was my fucking daughter. I watched her kill my daughter.
You-
Okay?
I
Fucking understand that.
I'm trying to, but it wasn't her.
It's her tool.
Fuck it. I'm gonna pull out the gate breaker.
Describe to me again what the fuck the Gatebreaker is.
The pistol that
That's his
Nasdaq
gun.
gave me.
It's the pistol that
It's
Nos.
the golden gun.
Yeah.
How long?
Nasdaq gave it to me before he left. I nicknamed it the Gatebreaker to remember him.
Oh, that's really sweet.
I'm gonna start making repairs to the ship.
Fabrications and men's. It's gonna take a lot for that mast.
Just like painting with his fingers. Mario paint.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not on his side.
You don't know how to. You don't know how to use a gun.
Oh wait,
Point,
shit, hold
point,
on.
bang, bang.
Does somebody cast men
If
on the
Nosto can
thing?
figure out how to do it, Alistair can figure out how to do it. He's quite capable with ranged weapons. I'll say that he has some knowledge of aim, trigger. Now he's gonna.
Yeah,
he probably hit a body shot.
Yeah,
he doesn't have
I know.
proficiency,
I know. I
but he's
have a
still a
gun.
good
I
shot.
know. I have the gun as well.
Mm.
I know how. I know the mechanics.
This bit's your barrel. This is your trigger.
I think you need to focus on the situation.
I'm just going to keep the gun points down and say, drop it.
Make an intimidation check.
Whilst having a limp arm like Gohan style. I'm not good at intimidation.
In theory, I was, but you saw what happened. Yeah.
He looks around to all of you, realizing that you're all very much so more capable than him and his crew. He just drops the gun, spits at Grunt's feet, and just storms back in. I'll drop you off, and you'll have 2 days to get back. And if you're not back, walk. And he just storms in, slams the door behind him.
I grab his pistol.
Okay. Mark down that you have the wild crawhawk. It's just a normal pistol. The other crew members are all kind of like, well, not only with the healing it's helped, but they're all still fucked. Like,
I'll step
Thank
forward and take charge,
you.
I suppose, and say, alright, captain's out of commission for a bit. Mental breakdown. Back to your positions or back to bed. Stay alert just in case anything else comes.
the late crew, like, there was a few people below deck at the time. I'll take just like one of them, one of the younger ones just moves up towards the actual helm and just begins like taking it. And the ship, thanks to the lot of the, I'm going to presume fabrications and mendings and such are used before bed.
Yeah.
Buckley just sinks it in. The mast is now not going to break in an hour, which it was going to because of the damage of Grunt, because Grunt's a fucking animal.
I'm gonna help with that as well.
You can cast Hurricane as well. That's fair.
I can cast mending.
Oh, okay. You help with the small bits. It's like he puts on the big bits and you just kind of like seal it up around. So one of them manages back over to the helm. Two more are staying alert out here. They've all gone quiet. They've all gone dour. Like two of them go into the stores here. The others go back to fucking bed.
Oh, and I pick up my fucking hilt.
You pick back up the hilt. With that, those of you who choose to go back to rest, you do.
I'm
The
gonna
next day
first,
pass.
Collect her body. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to put it at one end of the ship and cover it over with a blanket from downstairs.
Okay.
I'll help
You
Alistair
go
with
grab
that.
a blanket, you take the head, you place it just where it should be, you wrap her up.
Can't save everyone.
I know.
God, no, that's fucking horrible.
And you guys rest for the evening. You wake up the next day, spell slots back, everything's back restored, and that's where we're going to call the session. Well done, guys. I threw a very hard fight at you because the captain made a very bad check on a survival to decide on going through a very dangerous part, thinking you could cut time off the journey.
Oh.
And he paid a big price. And
He's going to
currently
feel
reflecting on
horrible
that.
about that.
Oh, he's reflecting. The fact that you told him to drop the gun, Alistair, is why when he walked back into the room you didn't hear a bang. Because he would have gone... It's his fucking daughter. He watched his daughter get beheaded.
Play of the game.
That's gonna fuck up someone.
in the morning,
Alistair,
I'm-
you've done some serious strength checks tonight, man.
I know,
fucking impressed.
Jesus Christ. You must have beat Grunt in a strength check like
You
3
beat
or 4
Grunt in
times.
all but like 1 or 2 of your strength checks. That's
Also,
insane.
in the morning, I'm going to then prep Raise Dead and then try using Raise Dead on her.
Okay, we'll see if you can do that then.
Whoa. It's not technically...
That resurrects as a person, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Not a zombie.
that is a lower level resurrection.
Yeah, it is.
I think we do.
What's the material component for a raised dead?
A diamond worth 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Pieces.
You guys have your bag of gems, which I do believe I told you at some point does have diamonds in it.
Yeah.
So,
We've got
yeah.
so much stuff here.
We do?
Roll,
About this.
let's say, through your other attempts and such, make a wisdom check at your proficiency.
Okay.
I will say this, though. This is your last attempt.
Yeah. Roll
He's gone for the highest
1d20
level spell that he knows about this. Jesus. I
plus
didn't realize you had
be
access to
what I
this.
guess 8
Yes.
because it's my wisdom and my
Mhm.
proficiency. Fucking motherfucker! You
Roll
piece
again.
of fucking shit.
Roll again. Roll again.
Fucker.
Okay. You had 2
Wow.
fails.
Jeez.
The DC increases by 2 each time. So it was 10 to 12 to 14. You beat the save.
Oh, thank God.
You perform this on her. Head up against the side. You have like bandages wrapped between as magic like gets together. You see
Whoa.
the chest, like you just like see it all move and just fall down again as you're kneeling down in front of him. You think you nearly punch a hole through the actual deck. You go, fuck, and just hear very low, very shallow breathing as there are crew members who have gathered around you because it takes an hour to cast this, all watching. Anyone who's like trying to get memorabilia from her, all together, trying to help with this because this is their crew member. This is someone they care about. You get her back up. I get to mark off the provided ship crew that the mate Anna Crawhark is still alive.
I wonder if that's going to leave any damaging effects.
Well,
I mean, it probably
she and
will.
Alistair now have something, and not Alistair. Her and Varys now have something in common.
Ooh.
Scarring all around the neck.
Yeah, but it closes all mortal wounds.
Mhm.
Still
I know, but it's
scar.
just like scarring.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And currently she has a -4 to all attack rolls and ability checks and saving throws for a while. It's going to take her like better part of a week to get that off.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
you get her back up the next day.
Well done, Buckley.
When the captain comes out, which will take basically the middle of the day for him to come out because he is just out in his room, bottles everywhere, just drank until he could not feel last night.
And then I'm gonna be going back to the front of the ship and just praying and calming.
You go back to a meditative, fuck, why do I go with these people? It's nothing but stress.
Seemed like fun at the time.
But that is where we're going to call the session, guys. Well done.
Well played, everyone. That was draining.
Yeah,
So that's why I
Yes, it was.
multiclassed. Just enough. of
yeah, you
everything.
had a lot of tools you could pull out.
Versatility.
Oh, that
Thank
was,
you all so
that
much
was
for
a
watching.
frustrating fight. Oh,
Yep,
thank you.
she's alive. Happy ending, technically.
Why does it feel like we lost? Thanks, everybody.
They haven't
the
rolled
shark
out
got
the
away.
experience yet.
Same time next week, or do we not know?
I should be good for this time next
I
week.
should be good.
I should be available as well.
In theory, it will be this time next week, so we'll see you next Saturday.
technically 4 hours from now, next week on Saturday.
4 hours
Attach it
previously.
for-
Take care, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I hate this game.